All right. We are here. Let me get this so it's a little more comfortable. What is going on, guys? It's a little weird without having any kind of like background sound, so
I think
I'm gonna
we should
send this through.
just have a constant laugh track the whole night. What do you think? Just one.
I mean, we could. We
endless
could.
loop of a laugh track.
I think I actually want to boost this up a bit.
Honestly, I need somebody to laugh track for my whole life. You know?
Okay.
Don't you? You know, just like to follow me around with a laugh track.
I mean, your life is a laugh track, yeah.
Well, that's
There you go, Jake.
I know. All right, stop. Brandon, no, veto, instantly veto. No, don't do that.
It's so good though.
We need 8-bit sounds all night long. Tetris night, 8-bit sounds.
Oh, you want like a?
You know, just like beep boop boop bop beep boop, beep boop, beep boop,
That's not bad.
beep boop, pop. What's in
I
here?
kind of like that one.
What's in here? What's in here?
What, right here?
Retro. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. See, this is what we needed.
Jesus.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's
Take that, Jake.
perfect, man. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Most of these are really slow.
That's perfect. Yeah, it's just loop it forever. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. All right. Well, I guess let's just drink the goddamn Tetris beer already. I mean, it's like we built our entire bit tonight off of a single drink. I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, it's what we do sometimes. It's what we want to do.
It's within the spectrum. It's what we do.
We are we're within the spectrum. All right.
What do we say? It tracks. It tracks.
What? Yeah.
Based, as they say.
What? I don't get it.
It's okay. I don't either. It's for the young folk.
Well, I don't understand that.
That's driving me crazy. We're not doing that.
Ooh, I like that. I like the castle. Dude. Like.
Most of these are so like.
Laser. Press laser. I want to see laser. Oh, that's satisfying.
Is it?
Pew, 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 pew. Ooh. Love it. Ooh, what are these? Do some of those. Do the anime sounds. Oh, that's good. Oh, these are so much fun. Oh, I like it.
What do you? Don't play games.
What? You don't play games. Ooh, Kong. I love Kong. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's just weird. That's weird. All right, there's no need for this.
All right. I thought there was like songs in here, but these are all just like.
Ooh, that's pretty satisfying. I like that. Longboat on the seas. Well, this is all very satisfying in here. I'm a fan. Kind of.
I'm gonna turn these down a little bit.
All right. I'm done updating my Fire Emblem. Now I'm ready to pay attention. Where is the beer, Brandon?
There.
What are we if we do not have the beer?
That's better. Just like random pigs. Well, it's an immersive experience, you know. We want to make sure that we're there.
100%.
Sky Barnes, what's going on?
Skibberns, what's going on?
Blaine, what's going on? We are
Hello there, friends.
drinking beer.
Hello.
If anybody is new to the skit, that's the dealio.
Oh, do bring the weird, or do. That's what I'll do.
It brings the weird.
Yeah. Right.
Fucking pig, man. You can't hear that?
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
Just so
we're pretty much set up for this to be a weird as fuck episode.
every episode here
I'm all right
is a
with
bit odd. All right, so
We have to pour beer.
yes. So
Um,
you're kind of bougie, so you don't want to drink out of a Michelob Ultra glass. So I'll give you the Delirium glass. I'll drink
you
out of
think
the
I'm
Ultra
you
glass.
think I'm bougie?
These are the
You think I'm
same.
bougie? Look, I have a Michelob Ultra keychain. I really
Then
do.
it's fate, Jake.
Yeah,
Then it's fate.
I know. I don't know why I have it either. But I guess it's. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I've drank Michelob Ultra. It's probably been a couple of years, I suppose.
I was trying to find anime, retro games, lo-fi, voice box background. No. Hard pass.
Oh, that's pretty good. Like it? Sounds like arcadey. Ooh, it's fun.
You like those, Jake?
Yeah, I like fun sounds. You know,
What's going on? You still there?
I can't get
I'm
behind.
sorry,
these, though.
Dave. I can't do that.
Please stay with me.
All right, we gotta. Let's. Sounds like a fucking laser tag announcer. Sounds like a laser tag announcer. Humans, play humans. This one. You don't say. Humans? Play humans. Play humans again.
I don't know if people can actually hear.
Just pour the beer.
You just pick a
pour
beer.
the Tetris beer.
You want to run with the Tetris beer right off the
Yeah,
rip.
that's what our whole bit's on tonight. We have to invent beer Tetris. All right, are you ready? I'm gonna invent beer Tetris right now. Okay.
Can you hear it? Yeah, you can hear it. Well, it's confirmed. You guys can actually hear it. And Jake's just like, just pour the damn beer.
Beer Tetris. I don't know. What are we doing?
I'm just trying to turn my volume down. Done. All right, we're good now. Good, I'm good now. This is not Tetris, Jake. I wish I had the.
I don't know, it sure looks like Tetris.
It looks Tetris-esque.
Tetris-esque. Dude, I want to have that on a t-shirt with no explanation. It just says Tetris-esque.
I'm gonna level up. Okay. Okay. Yes. What is this beer we're drinking, Jake?
This beer is Tetris. Yeah, for 450,
Smells great.
450
Jam.
North Brewing, whatever. Triple dry hop, triple IPA, Galaxy, Mosaic, and Mosaic Incognito. It's from
like it.
Columbus, Indiana.
it's-
8% ABV.
It smells great. I can smell it from here.
Smells beer. Tetris. Tetris nuggets, it says. I don't know. Well, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, you horrible
Oh
person.
God.
Brayden, so what you been up to lately? Tell me your entire
oh,
life
I
story
like
of last
that.
week.
Let's see. I hit the gym a couple times.
Uh-huh.
I am trying to make it where I'm not fat, and
You are not fat.
well, thank you, sir.
Mhm.
I'll cheers to that. But I have been looking into a friend of mine is part of a Muay Thai school in town, so
Oh,
I'm looking
yeah.
at getting back into fighting. So, and it'll be nice because I don't know. It's been a while, man. My knuckles are not what they used to be, and my wrists aren't what they used to be. So hopefully I'll get back to it. Hopefully, if punching and kicking usually uses a shit ton of core. It's a lot of twisting, so my abs are gonna get right, hopefully. And it's a great workout, and I'll work on some skills that kind of always thought were pretty valuable.
I want to start going to a gym, but I've always said that.
Yeah, I think
don't know.
you did like, didn't you go to at least one CrossFit class or something like that?
Yeah, just wasn't my vibe.
It wasn't the vibe.
No, everybody was exercising, and I don't want to go to the gym without exercising.
I don't know how that works.
Well, me either, but they haven't invented it yet, I guess.
You haven't
And-
invented it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. I guess
Um,
it's fine being here. Gonna bring in this.
Like, if I could just get all the benefits of it, but without doing any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be the move.
Yeah, I think that everybody would be fucking ripped if that was the case. If they could just work out and
Or
not work out and just be jacked. Well, some people are like that. Some people are just naturally
I mean,
just
I have it better than most people do in that at least I don't have to really work out.
You can
to
literally-
maintain
you can keep that physique and eat pizza every day.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's it. I also don't just I don't eat whatever I want. I mean, I do eat whatever I want. I just only my problem is I'm usually so distracted that I eat like every other day. Not every other day, but I never eat. I never eat more than 2 meals in
Right.
a day, and usually one. And sometimes I don't eat all together. Like I haven't eaten today, so.
Yeah, so he's gonna get extra. This might be a JoJo night. Who knows?
JoJo.
If you guys don't know, JoJo, we probably mentioned it like fucking 50 times on the show, but basically, one of the episodes, Jake and I we goofed up and bought some bombers. If you guys don't know, bombers are bigger than this. This is a larger than normal bottle, right? Bombers are even bigger than that. They big boys.
Oh yeah.
You can see some bombers on the shelf up there. So there's some. Well, it's covering it up. But Jake, point to.
Behind you. Bomber.
Oh yeah, no, that is actually just a nuke.
Yeah.
No, there's one up there. It's
Sorry.
yes, we drink for beer. But yeah, so I have been working and going to the gym, and I'm trying to be more productive. So I have ADHD, and it's really difficult for us to be productive. We hyper focus, and some things we can just fucking pound out, but we easily get distracted. So I used to have like a daily planner, and it was just like, Monday, these are the main things I need to get done. And that works okay. It's just after a while, you'll forget it. So recently I've been doing like, sounds stupid, but an hourly planner. So I set an alarm for 9 o'clock, and I let Alexa know, like, hey, Alexa, remind me at 9:01 to check my planner. This is so stupid, but,
Makes sense.
and the first thing on my planner is to like make my bed. So I just make my bed, and it's, one thing checked off the list is super easy. And then usually, one of the things will be like wash clothes. So I'll start a pot of coffee, throw clothes in the wash, and then by then I at least have enough for 1 cup. And I try to go outside and have like maybe like 20 to 30 minutes of just like sitting outside in the sun. I've been trying to do that from day to day. Some days when I work early, it kind of throws all that off, but that's something I've been trying to implement into my thing. It seems to wake me up, because if I just stay inside the house, I'll get pretty sleepy. I'll get pretty like lethargic. So
Yeah.
it helps me to do these like kind of daily planners, and just even these small things can like help me be productive throughout the day. And when I don't complete them, it kind of bothers me. So it almost incentivizes me to make sure I get it the next day.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Actually, I should try doing things like on a routine.
Especially if you're like a completionist, if you liked completing things. But it's really hard to make sure whenever you get up, because you're not in the mindset. You might be in the mindset of it at night when you get ready to go to bed to write out what you need to do for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But in the morning, you're getting up and you're just coming conscious.
Exactly.
You're just waking up and your mind's not right. So that's why I love my Alexa. Like I use it all the time. Alexa, Siri, Google, whatever you use, put it next to your bed and you can just be like, "Hey Alexa, what time is it?" And then, she'll let you know, "Hey Alexa, remind me at 2:00 that I need to do this." And there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do with it. It's old news. I mean, this kind of thing has been out for probably 10 years,
Yeah.
maybe. But anyways, what is up, Mac? What's going on?
Mac.
Another episode in the Game Bus? No, we can't do it. He ain't got no Game Bus. But he's getting into real estate and getting into all kinds of crazy stuff. Looked like he did some traveling or something. I thought I saw some travel photos. But yeah, so that hourly planner really helps me out.
Yeah.
And I do like kind of kick my own ass when I'm not able to complete some things. If you get a good one, it'll have, from the hour what you need to do. And when you start laying it out, you're like, fuck, I actually really don't have that many things to do today. I should be able to knock these things out pretty easy. So there might only be like 5-6 things on the list, and they're all pretty easy. Small stuff that you'll forget when you start the day. Like, shit, I probably should have, this is just an example. Like I should take out this meat at,
Meat?
yeah, like 11 a.m. I should take this meat out if I want to cook it at 3 or something, but I can just look at it and it's, it's time sensitive. Some stuff's just easy and you just get it out of the way. So it helps for me with somebody I was like researching online, basically just like ways for people with ADHD to be like high functioning or at least to be better. I have bad memory, so it's really easy for me to be excited about something and then the next day completely forget about it, and the next day completely forget about it, and then like 3 days later I'm like, fuck,
I do that.
Yes, I do that all the time.
I think I'm certainly like the poster child of ADHD, but generally, I think,
The struggle's real.
but like, I don't know. I feel like I can be pretty productive, but it's only by just, I never complete anything. I mean, I'm productive by virtue of doing like 100 things at once.
But I mean, that's part of hyper focus, is that like with ADHD, it's something we have. It's like, if I want to read this can right now and I'm hyper focused on it, there's really not much you can do. Like, I'm going to get in this and start reading this and just be focused on every aspect of
I don't
this.
I'm not one of them like psychiatry types, I don't really,
Psychiatry?
whatever they are.
Like psychiatrist?
Yeah, I don't know any of that shit. But I feel like I don't particularly care to either,
Yeah,
Man, I'm digging these pink sunglasses. That's like a new
I
thing.
looked it up and researched it to try to understand why I do the things that I do.
Yeah.
Like, we have time dilation issues. So it's like, we think that some things take a lot longer than they do, or a lot less time than they do. We're like, oh yeah, shit, that takes like 5 minutes. In reality, it takes like 30 minutes. Or we procrastinate and we're like, well, I have to, it takes 10 minutes to get to work. I will leave 10 minutes before work. I should be there on time. When a logical person would be like, I'm going to leave 15 minutes before, I'll get there 5 minutes early, and yada, yada,
There
yada.
really is an art form to being 5 minutes late to work every time. I'm always precisely 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
Um,
My job will point me if it says if it hits that 6 minute mark. So 5 minutes is always
I
the
don't
grace
know.
period.
I mean, I've seen people get, like at my work, I've seen people get in trouble for being late, 10 minutes late. And I've certainly been 15 minutes late.
Yeah, I
many
think if you call a
times.
manager and
It's-
let somebody know, you should be good to go.
No, but it's also it's like I'm in pretty much always a relatively good employee, you know. And it's like if I'm late, it's rare, and
Outside of the 5
you know,
minutes.
and it's rare. Yeah, I am always actually 5 minutes late. Fuck getting there exactly on time. I mean, I like the place. It's just why do I want to waste my time like that?
Yeah. It's not like they're going to
But-
let you leave 5 minutes early.
Exactly. No, so, you know, I don't know. I just, I mean, I do the right stuff enough that like when I minorly don't do something right, I can get away with it because I'm one of like the good ones, you know?
Yeah. They
So-
don't really have to worry about you. You're going to handle your shit. You're going
Yeah.
to take care of it. You're not
Totally.
one of these guys who call out all the time or,
Yeah, I never,
you know.
I never call out. I never like, you know. Yeah, I mean, they count on me to show up, and I
And you
never
do.
I never don't show up. I mean, I might be a little late sometimes.
That's kind of my feel, and
Yeah.
like I said, doing the research kind of makes me understand why I do those things when most people don't. There's a lot of things that I do that I didn't really understand why I do it, and then I find out that it's in line with ADHD, and I'm like, that makes sense. Or with me, it's really bad. It's like, fuck, I've got 3 hours till I have to go to work. The day is lost. There's nothing I can do today. 3 hours there's nothing I can do in this amount of time. This is wasted time. My day is gone. There's nothing I can do. So that's something I do struggle with. I don't know if that's a thing for you. If you're like, oh, I got 3 hours before work.
No,
So it's a weird mix
I
between
do-
either thinking you have
I-
enough time or you not thinking you have.
I do procrastinate quite a bit, and it's not like I mean I'm self-aware, you know, but it's like I mean I am in fact delusional though. I mean I literally think I can accomplish anything in about 10 minutes, like any task, you know, like really. I mean I am in that regard I am truly delusional.
That's an ADHD thing.
yeah, I don't know.
It's like, oh, that only takes 5 minutes. And you're like, bitch, that takes 30 minutes.
But I still, nonetheless, I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty productive guy, generally. Like, you know, I have 2 jobs. I mean, I get a lot. All right, why are you focusing on me? All right,
it's all about you, Jake.
I guess so. But no,
You're
I
the
get
man
really
of the
good.
hour.
I mean, I get a lot done. Like when it comes to like my personal stuff, you know.
Right.
Like I mean, there's nobody beating me over the head to do guitar repair, really. You know.
Right. Because, I
But
mean,
I still get a lot of it done.
your bills would suffer if you. Well, I mean, you always have the bartending, but
Yeah.
this definitely with.
Well, I mean, I'm aware that like the more guitar repair I do, the less bartending I have to do.
yeah.
You know.
Repair, like focusing in repairing one guitar is the equivalent of working a shift, maybe 2 shifts, depending on how slow some of those days are.
Yeah.
You enjoy looking at yourself, Jake?
I'm just.
You digging
love my
seeing the world
pinks.
through
I love my pink
rose-colored
sunglasses, dude.
glasses.
I really like my pink sunglasses.
Yeah, I saw you bought a bag of glasses.
Yeah, I bought some really cheap multicolored things, and I'm gonna replace the frames I'm gonna make wooden frames.
Yeah.
That'll be a little bit more cool.
Yeah,
And like the metal that's just cheap, I'm gonna etch it away to, like I'm gonna etch it down to the raw material
yeah,
so that it's got like an aged kind of look.
right.
But then it'll still have the cool. So these are just out of the box, but I'm gonna fuck around with it and make them like cooler, and not look as cheap, you know. So
They look great, man.
I think they're nice. I mean, they were $10 though. So
You just take
not
the
bad.
plastic off and replace it with wood. Done.
Mhm.
Some Brazilian rosewood. Done.
Yeah, no, I was gonna use maple for these ones because I thought like the figured maple would look good.
Yeah.
You know, with the pink, and then I've got a purple pair that I'm gonna use probably ebony with, or purple heart, but it might be a little bit too purple then. You know, and then
Well,
I've
once
got
it
I've got
oxidizes,
an
it
orange
just looks
pair.
regular, right?
Yeah, it looks like a brownish. I've got like an orange pair I'm gonna do with ebony also, or maybe Brazilian rosewood. I just don't have a lot of Brazilian rosewood.
Maybe this is like your calling, Jake. Maybe you don't realize it, but you start making a couple custom frames, and then next thing you know, your Etsy is like people's like, dude, I love these glasses. I need a pair, and you have a pair made for $200, and people are like, I need this, and people start sending you glasses from all over. Like they send you their Ray-Bans, and then you use, you know, you start making these wooden glasses that are completely unique.
No, it probably wouldn't keep me all that interested for very long.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, what I was gonna say, related to glasses but unrelated to woodworking, is we have these green ski masks, right? We have green suits and things for green scenes, green screen scenes, right? And on the other side of this wall is a massive green screen, which in time it will be utilized.
For greenness.
Right, but I bought some sunglasses that are chroma key sunglasses, so we can wear those over our ski masks, and we will be completely like invisible with floating beers if we want it. Just I have a cart full of stuff for the green screen when it comes into effect. There's all kinds of scenes, Jake, that we can totally throw ourselves in, like bustling European 16th century village, right? And it's just somebody creates it. It's a loop. It's probably something from fucking Skyrim, and it's a loop that's like 6 minutes, people just walking by. We have that as our background, and there's a barrel, and
I like barrels.
we'll have a green chair. One of these chairs will turn green, so it makes you invisible, like you're just sitting, and we can adjust it to where you look like you're sitting on the barrel, and I'm sitting on the other side, and we have full interview within. There's lots of options with that. It doesn't need to be as close as it is with us currently like this. It can be us being, all of this big within some kind of greater scene,
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's looking for us.
Hello.
But anyways, it could be like us being really small. It could be us standing, drinking beer while Godzilla is destroying a city in the background.
I like Godzilla.
Yeah, no, I mean, these are just options that we have in the works. In the works.
Do you want a pair of sunglasses right now?
No, I bought a bunch of pairs. I have a lot of,
Do you want to like wear a pair so that we match right now?
as long as they're this color. He's going to attempt it. He's going to find the orange glasses.
They're orange, all right.
They're orange, all right. So Jake is going to, oh, I thought he was leaving. Yeah, so these are sturdy, man.
Yeah,
These feel very sturdy.
They're pretty well made for $10, and the style is acceptable. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect. Look at you.
But then I feel like with me wearing these glasses, it's kind of taking away some of your luster, Jake, because you had a bit of a luster with these pink glasses, and now.
No, I still look way better.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure,
I mean, look at me.
but I mean, you have to admit there's a little bit of luster that's been taken away. You shine a little less.
I think you look like you're in the 70s right now.
You shine a little less bright.
I don't think that's true.
No.
No, it's all right. Besides, I don't want to steal all the spotlight from you.
You do all the time. This is the Jake and Brandon show, secondly known as Trade Skills.
Yeah, honestly, why not just be the Jake and Brandon show? It's simple. And that is exactly what it is entirely about us.
Yes.
That's all we do. Is we just.
I mean, we have people to interview from time to time.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with them.
I mean, it does. Like, you and I are both big fans of people that have poured a lot of themselves into something, and people who are super talented. We have got like Billy Shores when he's got the Falconeer and he's eating raw meat out of this man's pocket, and he's sitting right next to us. Or we have somebody awesome like Riley Anderson coming on the show.
He's eating raw meat out of your pocket?
Not Billy. Billy. Yeah, Billy Shores.
He was eating meat out of your pocket.
No, out of Billy's pocket.
Who was?
The Falcon.
The bird.
The hawk.
I forgot about the
bird. Yes. The falconeering episode. We interviewed a falconeer, and he had massive hawks.
What was the
So
episode?
I was on one side, Billy was in the middle, Jake's on the other side.
What was the episode where we had two people and we had to be like, all right, stop eating raw meat out of that man's shirt pocket?
That was the Billy Shores episode, but it was they weren't people, they were just large
I remember
predator birds.
I remember the same scene except there was two people and no bird. It might have been a different episode. I don't know. You were there.
The symmetry in this is throwing me off because you're so far.
Oh, way over here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. There we go. Much better.
The shelf doesn't go far enough.
Perfect. I can always go this way slightly.
No. That centers us perfectly.
Very well.
What the problem is that I can't really move this camera over more this way.
Yeah.
Where this camera's at, this should be the center, but this
Right.
camera's actually there. So
Right.
we play the cards we're dealt
We do play cards.
sometimes. But yeah, so we've had some really interesting people on the show. Like I said, Riley Anderson, which we met up with him last week and had a couple beers
Yeah,
and
that was a good hang.
talked
man.
about life,
I
talked
drank
about
way too much
Nashville
that
and
night.
what's that?
I drank too much that night.
Did you?
I thought so.
I had 2 liters in a pint. Riley had like fucking 3 liters in a pint, I think.
Yeah, no, I had 2 liters in a pint.
But he was Ubering, so you know he was fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'd been drinking that morning at least.
You'd already tied one.
Yeah, I pretty much, if I'm not working, I'm probably drinking, honestly. I mean,
You
it
should.
sounds bad, but like, I mean, but I really do work about 80 hours a week. So like,
Yeah.
I don't drink on my lunch breaks, but like I'll have my lunch break, right? And then like, I'll get off at like 4 o'clock. And then if I'm not working that night, if I'm not bartending that night, then I drink, right?
Right.
Not for the rest of the day, but like I'll get off, I'll have something
Continue.
to drink, and then look how cool we are in our sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm wearing. Jake let me put on a pair of his glasses. I feel like I took a little bit of his luster from him, his shine, but
That's all right, Brendan. I can't have all the shine, man.
you do shine bright like a diamond. Guys,
I am
I didn't
part
even drink
diamond.
that. I put it up and it didn't even go in. Anyways, guys, we're live on twitch.tv/tradeskills. If you want to tune in, come say hey to us. You're more than welcome.
But you don't have to.
You don't have to, but we'd love
But
it. We'd love if you did.
If you do, you'll get rewards in the afterlife. like when you this is like a bonus thing that you can only unlock now. And
Right.
it's your one chance to get the aforementioned rewards.
Yeah, we don't know what they are. They're surprised.
I know what they are, but you can't know what they are.
Yes, check us out.
It just you're gonna miss out if you don't get it. Rewards in the afterlife.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing to promise. Like, actually, so I dropped my Saturday shift this weekend because I have like a family thing.
Right.
And
A family thing.
yeah, and so
You're going home?
No, I'm going to Cleveland, Tennessee, for a family reunion.
What family's there?
Well, that's where my uncle.
Your dad's side or your mom's
My
side?
dad's side. That's where. So my dad will be there, and my brother, Eli and Ella will probably be there, and then and then my extended family. No, Viv's in Oregon.
Oh, it's a good place to be.
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon. I keep trying to say it like that too.
It's
Oregon
it's-
is a
it's-
dope place.
It's Oregon. It just sounds way cooler.
Does it though?
It does. Oregon. It sounds like that was Star Trek or something. I don't know. Yeah, man. So there's like a family reunion thing, and so I dropped my Saturday shift, but like when I dropped I like sent out a hot schedules message, and it was like rewards in the afterlife if you cover my shift. That's how I ask people for everything. Like I promise them rewards in the afterlife.
Did somebody pick up your shift?
No, not yet. Fucking heathens.
So they will have no reward in the afterlife.
Oh no, they're in no reward except eternal damnation.
So you either promise everything or nothing.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna send a message later. That's just like literally all of you are going to eternally go to hell for not covering my shift.
Yeah, we're talking about your shift and we're not talking about the show.
If you don't tune in, you're going to hell.
You heard it here 1st.
Mhm. Yeah, if you don't tune in, you're going to hell.
Well,
And-
guys, we are
no, it's true.
we're live right now, twitch.tv/tradeskills, or if you're friends with us on Facebook, you can look at it there. Link in the bio.
Sorry.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Link in the bio
Me either.
of my Instagram. You can check it out. We're doing zany shit, and we're trying some dankers. So
Clink.
there's what we're doing. Some of the dankers we are doing tonight.
Right.
All right, guys.
Um,
We're getting ready to get into our next beer. Come check us out. Oh. This is where you save that. My babe's watching. Hey.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
No, you don't. You love that.
all right.
R.I.P. because he died.
Who died? I died?
No. Leslie Jordan.
Oh,
He died.
I forgot about Leslie Jordan. We can get another one though.
What's the ABV on that one?
8% stoves.
That is 450 North Brewing Company. Solid beer. That was Tetris Nuggets.
Very tasty, very tasty. Yes, it was good.
Triple dry
It was
hopped.
good. I like
Triple
it.
IPA. Galaxy Mosaic. Yeah, good stuff.
It was very good.
So we're going to get into our next beer. I'm going to sludge down the rest of this. It's mostly foam.
You're mostly fun.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing about our description tonight was foam repellent umbrella.
What?
You didn't read that? It said, like, so strap on your anti-gravity boots and grab your foam repellent umbrellas. It's like, that's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite things we've had for a description. I
Yeah,
need a
no, it's
foam-
been
I need a
great.
foam repellent umbrella.
So Jake, I'm in the process of learning how to do it. But I can take videos of us and turn them into what?
Sorry.
I can take videos of us and turn it into wacky.
I saw a very small unicorn.
Oh, okay. Drugs.
No. I thought it was, and then I realized it was. What I thought was a very small unicorn was one of your amiibos over there.
Kind of. It's kind of it's a monster.
Yeah,
it's Monster
I
Hunter.
thought it was-
I kill these things.
I thought it was a really small unicorn.
But yeah, I can record video and I can turn it into crazy things. So it'd be two robots just sitting here doing a podcast with beer. I'll save that one and I'll try it out.
Yeah, fun.
It's a really, really cool app. AI, if you guys didn't know, if you're living under a rock, AI is taking over. Skynet is on the way.
Dude, I would love to literally live under a rock. I would love it.
You can when you die. That is literally what you will have. They will literally put stone over you.
No,
and you're
I'm
living
getting,
under a
I'm
rock.
Getting launched into. I'm getting cryogenically frozen and launched into a space with a Rosetta Stone for the English language and the simple message that says, "Please revive me. I will be your god." You know, and then like, so I crash land on an alien planet, get revived by the aliens, right? Who they decipher the English language, and then realize that they have to revive me to learn the secrets,
They don't know how to do it, so they have to revive you just to know what the fuck it says.
Well, that and other things. Like, they have to learn about the Earth and our civilization and, like, all this shit that they're going to want to do for science purposes. They'll have to revive me. And so, so I'm going to probably die and then get revived somewhere in deep space far away from here and just have, like, the coolest, zaniest experience after that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be weird. I don't know. You wanna come with me? I mean, you're not doing anything after you die, are you? You have any plans?
I haven't decided yet.
You don't have any plans yet?
I haven't decided.
That's what my plan is, and you're welcome to come with me on that one.
I'm welcome
if
to
you want.
come with you
Yeah, if you want
to enjoy this journey with you.
Yeah, it'll be fun, dude. Like, why not? You know, I mean, it seems like the. Oh, can we see our Twitch comments? Is anybody there? We haven't been looking at any of our comments, huh?
We haven't.
Oh shit. Well, we're just.
They're not there. They're not there. It's okay.
Oh, well, you not theirs. Has anybody commented on the Facebook?
Nobody has.
Wow. Well, shit.
I mean, that's okay, Jake, because ultimately that's what this show is. Like, we're here. And you'd be surprised how many people watch the show later. If they don't tune in now, they'll tune in later. We have two people currently watching on Facebook,
Hello.
which is my babe. You should share. You should share some stuff on Instagram and Facebook.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Send me. I need a photo of me with the fun rosy glasses. Give me a minute.
I can show you how to share on your Instagram.
I know how to share.
This is Jake posing. You guys are getting it here firsthand.
I can't share a shit photo of me. All right, get in the photo, okay? All right, here we go.
Done.
Let me see. Let me see.
Done.
Give me good ones. Maybe.
Done. You guys noticed I brought the beanie back temporarily, like old times.
Wait, we have to do it this way.
Oh, this is the way? Done.
All right. We look like a bunch of
You can have those.
Hmm?
Look like a bunch of girls. Yeah, girl,
like,
take
aha!
my
Yeah.
take my photo. Oh my god.
We
yeah,
are kind of like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at this. Look,
Oh
look
my
at you at
God.
this.
Oh, I know. That was on purpose, sir. That was purposely done. Look at that tongue is like a needle.
You're like a
Yeah, I
fucking-
like that you zoomed
you're
in
like
on
a
my tongue.
Fucking lizard.
Sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, I know. So you should. I posted a couple on Instagram. You should share them or on the Facebook.
I need to-
On this when I tagged you on Facebook, you should share that.
Oh, I am. Don't worry. I'm working on it. Give me a moment. I have
We'll
to-
get some friends tuning in.
Wait.
Sometimes it takes people a bit because we just go live and some people are just like scrolling through Facebook and then like, oh shit, I want to pop in for a second and say what's up to Brandon and Jake. So that's kind of what that is. So I think the next one, this T-Cursion Tropical Tea IPA is a great one to go to next. I can barely see with this on just because of the font. So the next phase of the experiment begins with T-Cursion Tropical Tea IPA. Well, that didn't work.
What?
The zoom button didn't work. Pairs well with pork tonkatsu sandwich.
That's awfully specific.
That's very specific. It is 6.5%. It is 85 ABUs, which is or IBUs, which is kind of high. Bottle Logic Brewing out of Anaheim, California. So we've had a beer of theirs before. We had a Japanese style beer last week of theirs. Good beer.
Mhm.
So ale with tropical black tea IPA. I don't know why they just throw IPA on the. I mean, a lot of these they have IPA.
Mhm.
Like you don't have to keep,
Right.
going with that, but whatever. Bottle Logic Brewing, Anaheim. Pour Jake up some of this. That smells
Thank
pretty
you,
nice.
thank you.
I'm not gonna
I'm,
lie, that smells pretty nice.
Almost there, guys.
Maybe Erica or something will pop in.
Hey, mayhaps. It's not impossible, you know?
All right. I don't think the thing is even
How do I
doing it
do-
anymore. And when it does that, I manually do it.
What?
Look at them beer. That is the one we are currently drinking.
What? Beer? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Damn it. I can't figure out how to fucking edit this fucking thing. It's hard.
What are you editing?
I'm trying to put a sticker in here. But it's not like, the easiest thing I've ever done.
So I've been
figured
getting
out.
really pissed with my Insta360 link lately. It gets to a point where it won't read any. There it goes. Now it reads me. But if I hit this button, will it go back? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, for some reason the macros or whatever is not working. Last week, the whole fucking thing froze. And I think the Insta360 is the culprit, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are the one to blame. Are you doing Pac-Man? You're replacing my face with Pac-Man,
I'm
sir.
gonna get eaten by a Pac-Man. Fucking Pac-Man work.
All right, so let's see what I have posted because I forgot. Oh, that's a great photo. Look at that. Look how good that turned out. I like it at least.
It's great. Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm gonna look at getting it.
See, now like your expression makes you look very afraid of getting eaten by the Pac-Man, and that's what I was going for.
Oh, okay. So hey, Jake, go ahead and cheers this, and then you can go back to doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm almost done here, and then we'll get shared on Instagram, and then
That's
more
a
than-
different vibe smell altogether. That actually has like a very
Ooh, that's
juicy,
like- yeah, it's
milkshakey
like
kind of vibe to it.
tangerine-y or orangey. It smells like tangerine.
Taste though is a bit more mild. I'll let you go ahead and get into that. The taste is very mild as far as orange. When you have a smell like this, you're expecting like maybe even like a really
Wait,
fruity,
the fucking
funky
long
sour.
belt. I'm sorry, sir. How do I do this?
But that was not the case. This one is a very mild
It won't
IPA.
let me share it, Brendan.
Why?
Fuck. Just because it doesn't. All right.
You know they changed where you share now.
Well,
You hit the little arrow.
yeah, I just tried that. Wow.
What is the arrow? What options does it give you when you hit the arrow down at the bottom right? Just click it just so I can see.
Well, it gives me share, but it doesn't let me share it to my Instagram. You know?
Yeah, that's strange.
So,
Maybe it's something under my settings.
you fucker.
I mean, it could be.
It's not worth it. All right, I give up.
At least share the Facebook one.
I don't use Facebook.
You do.
I really don't.
You have an account.
It's not even signed in on my phone anymore.
Oh, why?
I don't use it. It's obsolete
Facebook is obsolete.
for me.
Sharing and remixes.
I mean, I really haven't.
Everything's good on my
I
side.
haven't done anything on Facebook in over a year. You know.
I thought you normally share when I do a post and I tag you in it. I thought
No,
you
I
share
on-
those.
I share on Instagram normally,
Oh,
but I don't even have Facebook friends really. Like just from Albany, not from up here.
what'd you share?
Hmm?
Did you share anything?
Tonight? No, it won't let me. Sometimes it lets me, but it doesn't right now. I don't know.
Then you just save the video and then share it.
Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on. This is I forgot that I normally have a workaround here. Hang on.
So I usually have an option to share. Strange. Because if I go to a reel and I hit share, it says add to story.
You're told about an open around here. Gotta do a wellness check. Sheriff Department! Sheriff Department! Sheriff Department! Wellness check! Wellness check!
What are you
the fuck are
doing?
you doing here?
Why?
It's like cops busting in for a wellness check. Wellness check. That looks great.
What does?
The photo. Look at us hovering bottles like we are fucking Jedi.
I am a Jedi.
Right.
Don't doubt me. I really am.
Anyways, the beer, Jake. Try the beer.
Oh,
Let's get back to the show a little bit.
It is bitter.
So as far as the smell goes, the taste
Smells
is
great. Taste is
mild.
less there. Yeah.
It's mild.
Yes. Are you ready for our Halloween episode?
What are we doing this year?
I'm just gonna do Halloween stuff. They're gonna get spooky, you know. But I'm already like in the mood a little bit, you know.
Well, our Christmas episode, you know, we always bring out the pulsing, throbbing Santa. You know, he's like,
It's very frightening.
yeah. And then we did a Halloween episode where I wore a monk outfit, and I'm not sure what you wore. And we had the dancing pumpkin guy behind us.
Man, like nobody like. Whoa.
Focus, Jake.
I saw a cool guitar. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was waiting for a response from some friends, but
About what?
about music stuff. But
They'll respond in their own time.
Oh, man.
So I grabbed this one. We've never had it on the show, but it's original Ritterguts
Oh, yeah.
sour German beer with salt and spices. It's listed as a Goza.
Sounds nice. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely.
So we haven't had. I don't know if we've had like an actual imported German Goza before. So that'll be nice.
We've had German Gozas before, but it's been a while.
No, I don't know if they were actually imported like straight up German.
No, I know we have.
Have we?
Yeah, but
We've had a lot of beer. A lot of stuff slips through the cracks over time.
yeah. I fucked up my finger.
Doing what? Punching holes in the wall, Kyle?
No, I cut it on a shard of glass, you know? And it's just been like hurting for the last couple weeks.
You still have a piece of that glass
I don't know.
in you?
No, I don't think so. It just kind of hurts.
Where's the glass from? Work? Here? Not work.
Not here.
Not
no.
here.
I just found some glass outside on the street, and I went to pick it up.
Ooh, glass.
Yeah, and I went to pick it
Look,
up.
treasure.
And it cut me. And,
I'll take that treasure,
and
sir.
Cause I reached for it clumsily, and then I was like covered in blood for a few days, and now my hand doesn't work like it used to. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not the same hand.
Okay.
Like different hand than it used to be.
It doesn't even look like there's a cut there.
No. It's like I said, it's a totally different hand than it used to
I
be.
think the glass is your skin grew over the glass.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. It was a few weeks ago, and it hurts.
Getting tired of this song.
Me too. Lo-fi. Nope. There's credits.
Where's it at?
Why does it not work?
Oh, it's so low. That's our normal one.
Well, I like that one. That's satisfying too.
This?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Alright. That's good. Alright.
I like the brrr. Right there. Anyways, let's get back to the beer. This is our tea citrus IPA. So let's go back into this beer and let's drink it with tea in mind.
It's
This is black tea. All right. We'll dance with the beer. Oh, he's just chugging it. We're supposed to be dancing with beer.
Do you like my dance?
Yeah, it's great. So you can literally, like, if you wanted to, you could just mark that. That doesn't even work anymore. All right, cool.
I'm sorry, I've gone insane. But I don't know, man. Death is inevitable.
It can be, for sure.
Not for me though. Like I said, I'm gonna launch myself into space and eventually be revived. I mean, at that point, I'll have a better chance of immortality than the whole human species.
Right.
Mhm.
So, Jake, do me a favor.
Yes.
Try this beer with black tea in mind. So, citrus and black tea. So, we said it was mild because we're thinking IPA, but it's so mild.
I see it. Tastes like unsweet tea, if you think about it.
Yeah, I think when we went into it, because of the smell,
No, it's very good.
we were thinking that it was.
Bergamot. That's the orange that I'm smelling. Bergamot.
We were thinking our normal IPA kind of vibe. So
Oh,
we're
great.
expecting like lots of hop and bitter, and we weren't getting that. It's there, but it's more so in the notes for me. But now that I'm trying it, I'm getting that tea vibe.
Yes. I agree.
Do you? Good.
It is good. It is good. Yeah, man.
Oh, my cousin
Cousin.
Oslin's here. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Oslin's hanging out with for a second, seeing the miserable wreck that is my trade skill show, our trade skill show.
Our show is great. It's wonderful. We're doing what we do, and
We do
I
this
have
every week.
Zero complaints.
We hang out, we drink beer, we rate, critique, and destroy
You know,
beer,
It
and
really
then
has, it really has always been for me, at least, about just hanging out.
yeah,
you know?
and
I
then
mean, I don't
outside
really-
of that, we interview people.
It'd be nice to do other things too sometimes, but the minimum is to just hang out and have a good time. And if we're doing that, then I'm not dissatisfied with anything really.
Right.
You know, like, I mean, if you drop the greater ambitions, it becomes a whole lot more fun.
Yeah.
You know?
You just try to be real and just try to do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
kinda
get that.
Relax in the moment.
Who's
you know?
seen? What is this?
What?
Do you not see comments? I have important facts I shared.
Facts?
I don't see any comments.
I see no comment.
Oh, hey, Matt, we got all these comments. Everything's good. Running a podcast that is real estate based, but bring in active duty and veterans come in and tell their story. Just bought a Glowforge, also about to mess around with that.
These are my glasses, dude. They're mine.
Jake, where do you keep getting my glasses? This doesn't take away from the fact that civilians in Uruguay are severely outnumbered by the amount.
Emus. Fuck emus.
All right, so listen to this, Jake. This doesn't take away from the fact that the
Emu war.
civilians of Uruguay are severely outnumbered by the emus of Australia. If the people of Uruguay went to war with the emus of Australia, each Uruguayan would have to fight 14 emus. Sometimes. Yeah. Some reason the chat
Seriously.
wasn't coming up.
I think I could take 14 emus. Don't you?
No.
You don't think you could take an emu?
No.
How many emus could you take?
At least one.
I think I could take 14. Like, if it was life or death, you know. But it's like my anti-bird instincts start to kick in, you know?
Anti-bird instinct?
Yeah, like all the time I spent training as a youth as like an anti-bird,
As a ute?
as one of them utes. Utes.
As a ute.
The two utes.
The two utes.
Utes. I love utes. What a fun word, man.
So drinking this and thinking more so like black tea, I do like it more. If I was thinking of it just as a citrus IPA, the IPA isn't really IPAing, if that makes any sense. IPAing. All right, so Jake, we've got a couple beers to try.
Hold your glass, sir. Let's see.
great photos. So we have an Imperial Biscotti Chili Hazelnut Break beer. It says the amount of human deaths on Earth outnumber the amount of human deaths on any other planet, and birds inhabit Earth, so seems sketch to me.
That's true.
That is true.
We should honestly, just for the sake of preserving human life, we should destroy all other life forms because of the inherent risks that they pose, you know? Like, does that make sense, Brandon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the other one we have is Honey Bear Coffee Stout. We have a Goza from, we've never had on the show.
Yeah.
We have a Goza from Germany, and we have a Stout from Jamaica.
Goza should be next, and then we'll go into the stouts. Honey Bear should be first stout because it's gonna be sweet.
So, this one next. You say Honey Bear next,
After that, yeah, because it's gonna be super sweet.
and then this stout, and then
I guess
finish it
we
with
should
this stout.
Yeah, whichever. I don't know. I don't care.
That seems logical.
Yeah.
The amount of human deaths on Earth outnumbers the amount of human deaths on any other planet, and birds inhabit Earth. So, you should type, and birds inhabit only Earth. Seems sketch to me. Yeah, guys, we're just hanging out and having a couple dankers. We're reviewing them. Like I said, this is a pretty solid one. This is Bottle Logic, Always Exploring. This is an ale with tropical black tea, Tea-Cursion, and it's from Anaheim, California.
Cool.
I love their logos or their labels. They're really nice.
Yeah,
This.
I agree.
They do good work. I love this like old Fallout 3, like 1950s atomic popularity that kind of went through the United States.
Yeah, I miss.
The fear of constant nuclear.
I was
Death.
gonna say I would love to live through like a proper apocalypse. Just makes the present feel all that more important, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like in our current lives, where like tomorrow is so certain, the present has very little meaning. You know, like.
Well, tomorrow is uncertain, so the present has meaning.
No, the present, I think, has very little meaning because we have our expectations for the future.
Yeah, that we don't know that are actually going to happen.
Yeah, but like your expectations.
Now is happening, but tomorrow might not.
Just let me.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Just let me.
Let you just do your thing here.
Just let me.
Soliloquy.
Yeah, nah, it's all right. I honestly don't even know where I was going with it, but like, it would have.
It was silly no matter where it was going. It was going to be silly.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to
Honestly, I'm like the last person that should give advice to anybody about anything.
Except for about guitar repair.
I don't want to do that either. I don't want to give advice. I just want to like.
I just want to fix shit and give me money.
I don't even want to fix shit. I just want to.
Fix pay. Fix pay. Fix pay. Fix pay.
Just you give money now. You know.
Is that
but,
your
like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, that was just me.
You
It's
have to
fine.
do the bandsaw. I don't know. That's mine's bad too. I'm not gonna lie.
No, do it again.
That's all I had.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to go ahead and finish this one up, Jake.
Cheers.
That's not a beer. That's a candle. Yes. Prost.
Fucking.
So next
Whatever.
week, guys, we are doing a dog episode.
Dogs?
We are drinking all dog beer. And by dog beer, these aren't beers designed for dogs. These are just 6 beers with dogs somewhere on the label or somewhere on there.
Or brewed by dogs.
Yes, or brewed by dogs.
Which I know a lot of dog brewers, actually. There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. I mean, a lot of them out there.
Yeah. So we're going to do that, and we're going to be talking about Wags and Walks and Alicia's new dog, Bonnie, and she'll be here. And we're going to be talking about dog adoption and just cute pups And yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be good times. I'm gonna be drinking beer, and then I think the following week I might be in Albany. Sad customer, what's going on? We're waiting on you to get here. The party hasn't started yet until you got here. You missed us dancing to the music.
We need a confetti gun.
Confetti gun anytime he comes in. No, it just sounds like a lot of cleaning, my guy. That sounds like a lot of cleaning.
Honestly, Brandon, a little bit of confetti, a little bit of glitter, never hurt anybody.
Yes, it hurts a lot.
It never hurt anybody. A little bit of,
I'm sure that there's
glitter never
some
hurt anybody.
confirmed death by glitter somewhere. Somebody fell into a vat of glitter and died. Show can now start now. Yeah, we were just warming up. We were getting our pipes ready for you to get here.
Yeah,
We were, how now, brown cow?
drink the goddamn beer.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan today.
The centipede was happy quite, until the toad in fun said, "Pray, which leg comes after which put her mind in such a pitch. She lay, distracted in a ditch, considering how to run." Right? It's one of my normal warm-ups for like speaking.
Yeah,
Another one I have is, do you know Unique
New York. Unique New York.
You know New York. Well, wait, you have to do that. You know New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. Right?
How now, brown
Cow's
cow?
dumb. I do also like the centipede one quite a lot.
I like the idea. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan today. It's like somebody who saves the city on a regular basis, but can't get a fucking bank loan. What is your album of the year so far?
That's a good question. Out of the new albums, it's definitely the new Boy Genius record. The record, it's good, but that's like the hip happening kind of thing. And I have in fact jumped on that bandwagon.
Jake he's into pop music.
It's not really pop though. It's
Yeah,
really-
he
it's
just
really- it
he
is-
bought the
it
last
is
Harry Styles
pop.
album.
It is pop, but it's not like bad pop. You know?
What makes something bad pop? Because you like Taylor Swift's new album, right? Alicia likes it too.
Yeah. But like,
You consider that good writing.
Yeah, no, she has a lot of stuff that's really very good, but like a lot of the older stuff is not very good. And
Because it was
I'll tell you,
it
I
was
had this
pandering
conversation
to
about,
it was pandering to a certain people.
I'll tell you, I'll talk to you a little bit about like good and bad songwriting, maybe. You know, if you want to know my opinion.
Okay.
I think I have a fairly okay opinion on this sort of thing, but I mean, not that I'm like really an authority on taste, but nonetheless, I have put a lot of thought into such things. And my example of a really bad song, like a very bad written song, would probably like maybe be like Layla or something from Derek and the Dominoes. Very popular, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Layla.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
me
yeah.
on my knees,
That's the one.
Layla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible.
Begging, darling, please,
I mean,
Layla.
like I'm just saying, like, let me pull up the lyrics and we'll look at it, you know, for a moment, just to like talk about the difference in good and bad songwriting. You know, I mean,
Songwriting, yes, but is there a feeling that goes to that song that you could literally have it in another language and still get the feeling? Do you think that's something that's important? That literally you can hear a song in another language, not understand any of the lyrics, but still get a feeling for the song.
I don't think it gives any. I mean, I don't think that song gives off any inherent feeling from. I mean, at least not based on the songwriting. The guitar playing is good.
It was catchy. It
But-
was pandering.
I mean, the guitar playing is good, but you can have good guitar playing and you can also have good lyrics. You know, and
So read out
this-
these lyrics. That's
I'm not
coming to
reading
you.
them out, but like
No,
just want you to-
I people might not know.
No, it's anybody that's curious what I'm talking about. You can look up the lyrics to.
I'll
Layla.
read them.
No, don't read them out.
Why?
It's just because it's. I mean, well, I'll read a little bit of it. The stuff that's really bad is stuff like. I mean, it was the stuff that's like automatically cliche. It was cliche before the song was ever written. It didn't establish the cliche. The cliche was there before anybody
Yes.
wrote it down. You know, is in my opinion. But like, you've got me on my knees. I'm begging, darling, please. Terrible. You know. It's not entirely bad. I mean, the first line is terrible. Like, Like, what will you do when you get lonely and nobody's waiting by your side? That's a cliche. You've been running and hiding too long. It's just your foolish pride. That's a cliche, you know. And then it goes immediately to the ultimate cliche in the song, which is the chorus. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. Turned my whole world upside down. That's a cliche. I mean, it's like the whole song, with the exception of a single line. I think I do like the line in the verse. Let's make the best of the situation before I finally go insane. I think that's the only line that's like even remotely good. But even then,
I'm gonna say.
but even then, it follows
Jake's
it
a
up with.
hater.
Even then, it follows it up with, you know, don't say I'll never find a way. Tell me all my love's in vain. Terrible, you know. But
Fucking hater.
I'm not. I'm just. I mean,
Fucking
it's
hater.
you know. But if you look at like good lyrics, I mean, like good lyrics, like, well, we can take something from the same generation.
We'll look
like,
at Bob Dylan.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Burning
like,
doors through Pigeon Forge.
Bob Dylan wasn't always great. Burning doors through Pigeon Forge is a good line though. Actually,
I just made that up.
That's fine. And yeah, even if it's not Bob Dylan, it sounds like something he would sing. That's a good line. Bob Dylan, what's a song? Let's look at name a Bob Dylan song.
You put me on the spot, Jake.
All right. Let's look at something off Blood on the Tracks. Let's look at
I like the song about the guy who's a sailor. He goes and finds a prostitute and likes her a
Oh,
lot,
yeah.
and then she's gone.
Simple Twist of Fate.
Yeah.
That is a brilliant song. But lyrics. Let's look at this.
I think it's a prostitute, and he's
All right,
been hooking
yeah,
up with
it
the
is,
prostitute,
it
and he
is, I
gets
think.
in his feelings, but
Now, Bob
realizes
Dylan-
that she just really is just a worker, and the sailors are coming in.
Bob Dylan, I think, is somebody that a lot of his lyrics do have cliches in them, but I mean, like, it's not without cliches, but the storytelling and the songwriting generally makes up for it. I'll like looking at these lyrics. Let's see. Yeah, so here's a good line. They walked alone by the old canal, a little confused. I remember well. Stopped into a strange hotel with the neon burning bright. That's got subtlety in it. It establishes that this is a prostitute.
And it's building. It's doing something with imagery, and it's building. You're
Yeah,
imagining
also-
it as you're listening to it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it has some imagery. Yeah, I mean, it's this. I mean, I could read a bunch of this, but I don't really want to. I will say. I mean, the first line feels cliche to me. They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. I mean, but
They sat in the parky,
But,
as
I mean,
the
I guess-
sunset,
I
all
think
snarky.
I think you have to. I think having like the initial. I think it just is an opening line, you know. So it's
Yeah,
I think it's excusable here.
It's
but
it's setting, like I said, it's setting up this imagery. It's like you're imagining what's going on.
I feel like he could have just skipped the whole first verse, maybe, but or done, you know, and it would have been fine. But not that I know any more than any of these guys do. I'm just saying. I mean, that's my opinion on songwriting. It's like, I think if you look at a song like Layla, you can be like, I mean, like, from a lyrical standpoint, it sucks, kind of.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be a poet to know that, you know? I mean, I feel like anybody that writes at all, anything, like, be it songs or newspaper articles or whatever, you know? I mean, or if you write in a diary, anybody that reads, anybody should be able to look. I mean, I think anybody intelligent can look at or even unintelligent can look at Layla versus.
What do you think about this one?
Versus most other.
This is a very nice little slice of Americana.
Okay.
You got a smile so bright, you could have been a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you could have been a handle. The way you swept me off my feet, you could have been a broom. The way you smell so sweet, you could have been some perfume.
I hate it. Who is this?
As pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. If good looks were a minute, you know that you could be an hour. The way you stole my heart, you know you could have been a crook. The way you're so smart, you could have been a school book.
I don't like it at all. But it's clearly not meant to be taken seriously.
It's feel good. It's feel good music. It's the Temptations. It's Smokey
Hey,
Robinson.
well, sure,
It's like
yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
it was during a time when holding hand was seen as scandalous. It was seen
What
as
is the
like
most? What is the
you were
most?
debauch. It was like
wonder what's the most-
debauchers.
Like, I don't know the stuff I like. What do you think the most like cliche thing of everything you like is? Probably.
I mean, I chose that song. That's in there.
Yeah.
What's the most cliche lyrics in music? Most overused cliche lyrics in music by pulsemusic.proboards.com. I think these are very common. I'm only human. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Me, myself, and I, and of course, probably the most overused, I just can't stop loving you.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
Anytime darkness is described as bad emotions, rhyming something with nothing is fucking cliche as at this point. Referencing love to a drug or drunk and describing a feeling with or without somebody. Dreaming, fantasizing, in my head type lyrics. I could legit make a number of songs that utilize one of these off the bat. I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you off my mind. I can't stop thinking of you, etc. While I find it to be a relatable lyric, it's just used in too many songs. Fire as a simile, a metaphor. I want you, I need you, I love you, I miss you, I still love you, be mine, my baby, I have a little too much to drink, I've been very bad. Car and sex metaphors. When girl and world get rhymed together. When again is used as a rhyme for AIN, usually pain or rain, but isn't pronounced.
I don't
that
know.
way.
I mean, I don't think you have. I think it's better to pull up a song and look at it and analyze it, you know. And I mean, you know, and take any number of lyrics and like point out what's cliche in it, you know. And I mean, there are excusable cliches and there's inexcusable ones. I think, you know. I mean, one of my favorite writers, Tom Robbins.
Okay.
Shit.
I'd catch a grenade for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Throw my hand on a blade for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd jump in front of a train for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know I'd do anything for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just
Yeah.
fucking throw Bruno Mars under the fucking truck. That's basically what
No. That's not there. I'd catch a grenade for you. I'd like jump in front of a train for you.
I it's not a perfect metaphor, but I think that like comparing lyrics or music to photography, somehow in my mind it just makes sense. Like you can take a picture of something pretty, you can put some lyrics together, you can put some notes together to make something pretty, but with photography, I can take a picture of something pretty and it, you know, it's pretty, but like, what is this picture saying? What is this photo saying? What are you trying to convey to the viewer of this photo? Is it just a flower or is it just a sunset? What's the story? You know, it's a struggle that a lot of photographers, I'm not one. I like to take photos, but I'm not a photographer. It's, you know, there's a story that comes out. And I feel like the Simple Twist of Fate did a great job in like setting up this story, setting up what was going on, setting up the location. If you're listening to it pretty intently, you can, you know, just by listening or, you know, hearing the lyrics, you can kind of build a foundation of kind of what's going on. He might not say outright that it's a prostitute, but just based off of what he's saying, you're making that assumption.
Yeah, and it's very. Bob Dylan sets like you know, the thing I like about Bob Dylan is he has sort of, it feels like he has kind of recurring characters, or at least characters that have the same kind of like, the same sort of like struggles, you know, like they get into the same like situations, you know.
Yeah.
Like the character in Simple Twists of Fate, though it may not be explicitly mentioned, is kind of a recurring character to me, you know. In his
All right.
songs. And that's what I like about it. You read about
So,
this guy.
what do you think about this song? It's Conway Twitty, right? It says, I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. I can almost hear the echoes of the thoughts I know you must be thinking.
That's all right.
And I can feel your body tremble as you wonder what this moment holds in store. As I put my arms around you, I can tell you haven't been this far before.
That's all right. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's not like these aren't lyrics I would write, but I don't think they're inherent. I mean, I think it's mostly not cliche, but it's a bit. It's not really. It's a bit machismo for my taste.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
one thing I do like about this song is that it starts extremely slow, right? As he's talking about the stillness and as he's talking about these two potential lovers getting ready to embrace each other. As the song goes further, the tempo goes up, almost like a heartbeat, as they get closer and they get ready to make love or have this very intimate moment.
I guess there's a lot more artwork than just the lyrics.
It builds up till by the end of it,
in
it's very
songwriting.
fast paced, which you can assume is probably sex or their heart beating, you know, and that's very much an underlining thing of the song. Boy, that smell good. Solange. I'm
Yes.
sorry, this is German. Prost.
Fucking cheers. Yeah. Kampai.
It's good for a reason. These Germans know
tasty.
what's up. The original Written Guts. That Golf? G-O-L-F?
I don't know.
Goal.
It's good.
And it's a
Salty.
good beer.
It's light. It's tart. Not too tart.
Or is that that's an S. That's an S.
What?
Rittergut's Goza.
Yeah.
That's an S.
It looks to be an S, yeah.
That was like an L.
Fuck, you look edited into this.
Oh, I didn't know she posted any Instagram.
You look like you're edited in here.
I am. The pup's really what matters. I was just
Pop.
yeah. It was actually her first time actually going out, and
Look at it.
she's never been out and things like that. She's never gone around that many people, and she's never
Poodle.
been around the nature. She's got kind of a strange haircut right now. They cut her really short. Eventually, she will
Be more poodly.
probably look closer to this.
Poodly.
Yeah. Look at that fucking face.
Poodly.
Yeah, she'll probably look like that, but a little more white.
Let's.
Yeah, this is a great beer.
It's good. Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
really
put it up.
good.
This
It's pretty
is-
tasty, man. Yeah.
This is a classic.
I
Goza.
like it. I like it. I do.
Nice, those nice like bready, weedy vibes. You get the nice salt from it. Sorry. Try to give you some more room. So I'll read this out. It's hard with these glasses on, Jesus. White lyrics with orange glasses. Enjoy this unique taste of the original Rittergut's Goza, which is still brewed in old-fashioned way using genuine Goza yeast, coriander, and salt. Its refreshing characteristics are developed through an additional lactic fermentation. The rare classic open fermentation and long cold maturation make it exceptionally well balanced, and the font in this, it's like it's slightly dim off-white on top of a black.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough. Well balanced, the way real Goza were meant to be. This Goza is a natural product. There's possibility of yeast sedimentation. We recommend gently shaking the bottle to mix the yeast before opening it. So
Well, we didn't do that.
Yeah, but it seems to be separated pretty well. We go
Yeah.
the place that we go to get beer. I haven't seen this here. That's why I grabbed it, because it was new to me. Like, I haven't seen it there. You can tell this has been scraping along the side of other bottles for a while. Look at that.
It's good.
It is good.
Good.
Gonna
Man.
so you guys can actually. It's not really working too
Darkness
well. There
and
it goes.
cold. Right.
Yes. I'm excited about this beer can that's going to come up, man. We're going to build this extra shelf, and there's going to be a beer can. So we're going to turn around and plop it down there, and
Be nice.
it will be nice. We have tons of things on the way. And I know we often say this kind of thing, like, hey, guys, upgrades. We got things we're doing. Blah, blah, blah. We have been slowly and steadily upgrading various aspects of the show. Like, the show has come a long way from what it originally, from whenever Sad Customer first came into this show. This was literally like it wasn't even like the industry standard of the Logitech C920 or whatever it is. It wasn't even that. It was like one of Jake's like shitty webcams or something, right? That's kind of how the show started. Well, it started with my phone propped up, but you know, slowly but surely we've been adding a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here. And you guys might not see it on your side, but it's definitely here. Like, we've got 3 monitors here. We've got the Stream Deck here. We've got 2 keyboards. There's a mouse over here. Expensive $5,000 desktop over here. Is lighting everywhere. Like, slowly but surely we've been adding.
All that stuff. It's all about the content and just
True.
being here and hanging out, really. I mean,
Sad Customer loved our show when it was just a phone propped up. So
maybe Sad Customer doesn't love us, but just has nothing better to do.
could be. But either way, we're
No, I'm just
glad you're
kidding.
here.
We're glad.
We're glad you're here. You've
Glad
been
you're here.
you've been
I
in the
just don't want
stink
to
of the show.
I just don't want to presume to be loved. You know.
That's yeah.
You don't want to presume to be loved. You know.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, that's fair.
But anyway, what was I going on about?
We were talking about lyrics and we talked about beer.
Yeah, music.
This is a
stuff.
classic.
I do like talking
Goza.
music stuff. I'm pretty into music stuff, as you well know.
You're very much a lyricist. You like really, really good, dense, non-cliche lyrics,
Yeah, I like.
which translates to, I mean, it's poetry.
Well, I like stuff that's like comprised of letters in the alphabet. You know,
Yeah.
but like combined to be words. You know, and then like sometimes even like sentences that make sense together.
Right.
Like words that combined into sentences become paragraphs that become pages that become books.
Become libraries. So what's
Oh man, that whole record's great, and I already have my tickets for the Nashville show. It's gonna be killer. They're good writers. And the harmonies are really good. Like, I didn't like. There's 1 or 2 songs that I didn't like the lyrics in. Like some of them is just like, okay, you know, like some of it I felt like it was maybe pandered just a little bit, but like they have one song that has the lyric "fuck around and find out," and I'm just like, all right, fuck you. That's just such a lazy lyric to be a hook in a song, you know. But then they have like some other songs that it's just so well written. I mean, I like pretty much every song on that record besides True Blue.
is that the song? Fuck
That's
around, find
the
out.
one song. I just can't get past that lyric. But,
Yeah.
But
Has anybody ever taken these great poets right from our past? These great
Beautiful
poets.
shots,
They do rhyming. It's all set up in a
people do that.
right. But so these great poets of our past, right? I wonder if anybody's taken these lyrics, fed them into an AI to write music, and then use another AI to basically put together the instrumental and create AI but with the voice
every
of like
time
Kanye or like
I've fucked
Taylor
around a
Swift,
little
which is something you can do
I
now.
fucked around a little bit with getting AI to write lyrics, and it was always shit. You know, no matter how.
I'm not talking about getting them to write lyrics. I'm talking about getting them, feeding them information. So Oscar Wilde, right? Take something, a poem from Oscar Wilde, right? Give it to an AI and say, I don't know, a music AI, and say use the lyrics to make music or something. There's tons of AI music out there that they literally
yeah, I
will
don't
like
know, man.
create tons and tons of songs with beats and everything, and just use this AI, feed these lyrics into a voice AI generator, and do it within the voice of somebody famous we know.
I
Just for funsies.
Personally, everything AI generated that's had to do with songwriting that I've heard, from lyrics,
They're not songwriting.
to songs, from lyrics to whole songs, all that. I mean, I've heard stuff like that. I've read lyrics and stuff. You know, everything that AI has had to do with songwriting, it's never really grabbed me. I haven't liked any of it.
Well,
I've hated most of it.
It's in its infancy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know,
yeah, maybe one day. You know,
There was a song, I don't remember what exactly it was called, like Heart on My Sleeve or something like that, that a guy used a bunch of various AI and a little intervention on his own side, a little bit here and there, but basically used it with Drake's voice, posted it on social media, and it blew up, and it was everywhere. Everybody thought it was a Drake song because they used an AI to basically mimic Drake's voice and his style of music with this song that they used AI to write, and it blew up, and everybody thought it was a Drake song.
Anyway, the record by Boy Genius is very worth a listen. Yes.
If Jake recommends that album, I'll listen to it.
It's
Brandon,
way good.
I listen to older style music is most of the stuff I listen to. I've been into Duran Jones and the Indications, so I like that old soul. They even have some kind of like not quite doo-woppy, but definitely like that old soul. Think of like Sam Cooke. Think of Leon Bridges. He's not technically old soul, but like I guess Smokey Robinson. They have that kind of vibe. They're called Duran Jones and the Indications. They're great. I bought an album from them recently, and I bought an album of the Black Pumas recently. So that's kind of, because I like older music, these guys are kind of bringing it back to the forefront. They're never going to bring it back to the forefront, but it's definitely bringing a lot of people in that didn't really know of that style of music. So Duran Jones and the Indications and the Black Pumas is kind of what those are the last albums I bought, like vinyl. And an Ella Fitzgerald album.
I'm actually making a record.
He is. You should tell. Tell, Jake.
What about it? It's gonna be a record. It's gonna be music.
Yeah, are you gonna post it on Spotify?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Spotify. It'll be on Spotify. I'll probably do a vinyl.
Yeah, it's expensive to do a single cut vinyl.
It's not that bad. It's I mean, for 500 copies, it'll cost me like $3 or $4 grand. You know, but that's like $5 a record or something. You know, like it's like $5 or $6 per record.
That's just the pressing. That's not.
No, that's 500 records.
Like album covers and everything, sleeves.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, that's like 500 records. I mean, I figure. I mean, if I sold them for $20 a piece, which is that's an inexpensive record.
I'll buy one from you, and I need you to sign it.
Yeah. See, this is a great example. I mean, I know I would sell 100 of them instantly. You know.
There's nothing I could do to make somebody buy something from me.
Well,
like,
I mean, I just know. I mean, I would sell about 100 of them instantly. Just
awesome.
To friends,
We'll listen to. Since when do you listen to vinyl records?
Well,
I have a record player, and there's lots of old music that, I mean, I suppose I could find it on Spotify or Pandora or YouTube or any of those kind of things, but
there is some charm in listening to stuff on vinyl. It's because, I mean, you know, the problem with Spotify is that it doesn't really have like its own ritual to it. Like the thing with Spotify is you listen to Spotify when you get in your car and you're on your way somewhere and you have other things in your mind.
Yeah, you're putting it while you're in the shower or you're doing some homework or something. I can't tell you
the last time I've put on. I mean, well, sometimes I do listen to stuff just for the sake of listening to it. I do that, but but I mean, most of the time, when you're on Spotify, you're in the middle of something else, and it's just background. It's background music, and you might pay attention to it, but your focus isn't what it would be on when you're in your bedroom and you've made yourself coffee, and you put it on vinyl, and you sit down in a chair and you just listen without doing something else.
Right. There,
You know?
like you said, there is a ritual to an album, like
And-
pulling it out of the sleeve and putting it, putting it
Yeah.
on there, turning it on.
And vinyl is the only format that's not truly dead. Like CDs, gone, dead.
Cassettes.
Cassettes.
8-track.
Cassettes still exist, but in that, people release things on cassettes, and cassette is cool.
Cassette has come back a little bit.
It has, but it hasn't come back nearly like vinyl has. I mean, it's just vinyl is just a pleasant way to deliberately listen to music.
Yeah.
And I mean, that said, I'm too cheap to really get too into, and I'm too much in a hurry to really get too much into vinyl. I mean, I do most of my listening to stuff while I'm at Stringjoy. Like, it'll be like 8 hours
Spotify.
of making strings, and I'm on Spotify.
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
can't
not
pop
really,
an album. You can't pop a record on while you're at.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not practical, but but I get why vinyl is big for some people.
Yeah.
And I
There's
mean,
a raw
you know,
earthiness to vinyl,
So
like taking it out, something tangible, and like pulling out this sleeve, and then
I'm
placing it on
probably-
in the needle, and
I
like there's
think my record will be done recording in July, and then it will probably release in August, right? Like on Spotify,
right.
I think. But then I think I'm going to, I think in October, I'm gonna do a vinyl release. I think, and then I mean I'm gonna start playing some shows, just cause I don't I'm not the best at like putting myself out there, but I mean I'm not bad at what I do, and I think I'm at least an alright writer, not to be like a.
Not to toot your own horn.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't think I'm really an authority on taste. Oh yeah,
it says
we're
true.
definitely going to be working on Samurai
I'm
Cop,
using music
Samurai Cop Brothers.
often just as background music. Yeah, I think for some people, and God bless them, and it might even been you at some point, and I've done it to other streamers in the past. It just kind of put me on, or put them on as background. So.
Yeah,
You just load up the Twitch, you hear it, if
there's
something
nothing-
applies to you, you pop in, hit a little chat, but you're doing something else.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's
No, like I said, God bless them. Like, thank you for just, giving us a chance. This is something that's just two idiots just drinking beer.
I'm not really, in this moment right now, I don't really think we deserve anybody's undivided attention.
No, I would agree with that.
Like, I'm happy that somebody's willing to listen to us a little bit, but like, do your other thing that you're doing, Like, don't focus on us so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit. Sometimes it might be a little bit different when we have like a really cool interview. Then I feel like sometimes that deserves, like, there's moments that whoever's listening should really focus on it.
It says, will you work on the Samurai Cops Brothers soundtrack after that? Well, we have to do an episode when
It's
we
gonna
get
be like
when we get the show, when we get the studio right, and we have the full green wall. We're gonna have costumes, and we're basically going to act it out.
It's gonna be like a little. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be like a little bamboo flute. It's gonna be like boing boing boing.
It's gonna be,
boing, boing, boing. Like that. It'll be like the real twangy Japanese instrument, right? But then there's gonna be a fucking electric guitar, and there's gonna be a zebra that plays drums, and he's just gonna be like. And he's gonna be a zebra, and then it's just and then like one of the Samurai Cop brothers is gonna be on the bass, and the other one's gonna have the electric guitar, and it's gonna be fucking nuts.
Be like,
and then
Kusanagi, did you get the warrant for the arrest?
and then what's gonna happen? And then like one of the fucking villains is gonna come in. And they're just gonna like, it's gonna be like that on the electric guitar, and then they're gonna like kind of look, and then they're gonna grab the headstock of the guitar like this, and
and then draw a sword out of the neck of the guitar, right? And it's gonna be badass, Brandon.
That's a bit much.
Oh,
I don't
yeah?
know how
That's just
the
our
fuck we would
intro,
do
man.
that.
It's just our intro. I'll make us a sword guitar. I'll do that. I can do that. It's not hard.
Sword guitar.
Yeah, it'd actually be easy. I already know how I would do it. It's easy, man.
I'm seeing how far behind Samurai Brothers ongoing guitar be.
Guitar B?
Oh yeah, no, I was looking at this like yeah, Samurai Cop Brothers. Kusanagi, we need their warrant for their arrest.
No, so I don't know.
Do you have it?
Um,
No, the Toyotomi family won't give it to me.
I would, Brandon, if you wanted me to, I would play one of my songs through the thing. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Here I'll
If we can, all you have to do, yeah, turn that off, and then I can either play it through here or we can play it through your computer.
Nah, just play it through there.
Are you sure? I mean, because all I would have to do is pull up my email. It's in my email.
I don't know that this is set up currently. I haven't tested it
Oh,
since I've
so-
unplugged
so-
stuff
I see.
to
Yeah.
to feed
sure.
something from.
I see. That's fine. We'll just so you get the audio of my phone microphone coming into. Well, I'll
Yeah,
put,
so
I'll put
it's-
it through this actually. Wait, or should I just do it through my phone mic? I'll do it through my phone mic. Fuck it.
What Bluetooth were you trying to do?
I like
Oh,
Bluetooth
down there?
with
Oh, that'll
speakers,
be-
but I think
that'll
it would
sound
cause
worse.
problems. Yeah, I'll play. This is kind of the
simple
vibe.
twist of fate.
This is sort of the vibe of my stuff. Keeping in mind, this probably mostly sounds like shit at the moment compared. Oh yeah, sounds like shit.
About the thoughts behind your smile.
I don't like. No bueno.
I can't read your mind. And I wonder if you'll miss me when I'm gone.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. It's doing something weird.
Yeah, noticed.
The days go by, much the same. Time has way of wasting everything. I've been living my life through strangers' eyes, painfully aware I'll probably die with every secret I've ever had to share. It's alright, it's alright. The feeling will pass. It's just like shadows the candle cast.
I'm gonna fade myself out here. All right.
You're gonna fade your own self
Yeah,
out.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
so-
it's doing this kind of
so-
weird, like it comes in and out,
Yeah,
it comes
no,
in and out.
it's doing that. I mean, it's
The mic's only picking up so much of it.
The audio quality will be far better when it's not going from my phone speaker into a microphone to your speaker, whoever you are out there.
Yeah.
So, but it's coming along, you know. It's probably mostly sounds good. I mean, I don't know. I was really happy with how my vocals turned out. Once we like studio doubled them, which is a long process, but I think I probably spent 2 or 3 hours working on that song, and then like I got 7 with vocals done, and then I have another date on the 30th, and I'll do another.
You have an
4 with
instrumental
vocals.
on there too, don't
Yeah,
you?
I have 5 instrumentals. The
There's-
instrumentals are pretty. I mean, I'll play a little bit.
There's
of
a
the
nice little
instrumentals.
tingy boy in there.
Yeah, here. Like I'll probably end up using most of the instrumentals as like interludes between things, like this one. This is played on a right-handed guitar upside down because I'm a lefty. You know, so I play this song every time I set up a guitar, basically. I mean, it's just that. I'll use it as an interlude between things. And then, like, you know, another instrumental. This will have lyrics in the end, but, why is it doing that?
Going down and up.
Yeah,
It's
very
just
odd.
how the microphone's picking it up.
Most of my stuff's like the figure
Kinda folky.
style. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm folky, but like you know.
Wake me up. Tell me when it's over.
I don't know. It's. I'm not gonna share all of that now.
Yeah, it's something very personal, and it's not
not
quite.
this
Well, it's
personal,
also
just
not
that
quite.
side. This isn't
It's
the
not
right
quite to where
format
you
for it.
right, and it's not
It's-
right to where you want it quite yet.
I mean, this is getting close to being done. A lot of those are,
Yeah.
but they need a little bit more, and just getting there. You know, yeah. It's gonna turn out nice. I don't know. I'm not so worried about
You
it.
just
man.
you do like Dewey Cock does on
Do we cock?
Yeah, Dewey Cox on Walk Hard, and you just add random animal noises in the background.
I do like random animal.
So you'd be doing your lyrics in the background. You hear like it. That was supposed to be a lamb. You hear, just something in the background to kind of like.
Yeah, all like background sounds. Like,
He likes like sheeps and llamas in the
I
background.
like sheeps and llamas in my backgrounds. Ah, shit. Why? The fuck? You see that?
I didn't.
It's terrifying.
Dude, the camera keeps doing weird shit, man.
Oh yeah. It's focused on me again. Why? Camera, go back to Brandon. Go back to Brandon.
I'm guessing you did this kind of you did this maybe, and it was on you, but it wasn't really moving with you though, which is strange. It's very slow, isn't it? Normally it's pretty fast. Normally it's pretty zippy.
No, you're being slow, and so the camera's being slow. I don't know. Shit, man.
Yes,
We got
he
3 more
said,
beers to drink,
awesome. That's
so-
exciting.
Prost, baby.
Goddamn prost.
Goddamn.
You bet your
Prost.
Samurai Cop brother's ass.
Thank you, Germany, for beer.
Yes, the Kusanagi boys were born
Very nice.
in Detroit, but never
Oh
lost.
yeah, they would be from Detroit.
But they never lost.
Oh my god,
Never
that's
lost
gotta be the
their.
intro. So it's like we have to have like so like it's like it like goes it like at some point in the movie we have to have like a childhood flashback,
Yeah.
but where they're like growing up together.
Where does this take?
but-
Where does this take place?
Oh, it
Is
takes
this in
place- it
current
takes-
time, but with just
No,
two
no,
guys
this
dressed
is-
like
this is-
samurais?
This is the medieval. This is like
Feudal
this
Japan.
is feudal Japan.
So they're doing like Dukes of Hazzard, like somebody's taking a rickshaw with them in the back of it and jumping over hills and shit.
Yeah, no. So they're
like
in
it's
feudal,
like
they're
them
in feudal-
Kusanagi boys are at it again.
They're in feudal Japan, the Samurai Cop brothers, right? At some point there's like a flashback, but in their childhood, they're like in modern day Detroit.
in a flashback.
Yeah, and their flashback is in modern day Detroit. And that's where they grew up. But they live in feudal Japan, and the distinction between them is never explained. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I dig it.
I think that's great.
I dig it. Samurai Cop brothers.
Samurai Cop brothers.
The Kusanagi bros.
Dude, it's gonna be so good. It also has to be a horror film somehow.
Yeah.
Like
The Watanabe Association is really,
the Wantan Abbey.
yeah, the Watanabe
Yeah.
family organization is putting a lot of pressure on the Kusanagi brothers, Samurai Cop brothers, to where they have to go above the law,
Yeah.
take matters in their own hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's exciting. We're gonna make this movie, and it's gonna be great.
I think it should be a mix of
honestly-
Detroit,
I think
but it's
I-
almost like. So let me 1 second.
Go ahead.
So it's almost like if you took current Detroit, or actually let's take 1980s Detroit, and then take 1600s Japan, or let's take feudal Japan, and then we just mash them together, kind of like how Blade Runner did with like old style Chinese, but with post-apocalyptic neo dystopian future, right?
So listen.
So they'll be like walking down the street and they'll have Nikes on, but in the rest of them's like full samurai armor
Yeah,
with a
it's
gold
great. It's
chain,
perfect. Yeah.
and they're like busting people who are breakdancing on top of boxes. Well, they're not boxes; they're actually straw mats, but they're
yeah,
breakdancing.
right.
Kind of, I guess, like Samurai Champloo. I guess that's kind of leaning more towards Samurai
Yeah,
Champloo. Maybe we
it
should
could have
back it up
moments
a little
like
bit.
that.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
yeah.
back it up
No,
a
no,
bit.
this is all. I think we should co-direct it, and then for the next, like, once we get the green screen ready to go, and we've got most of the shit in here out there, you know, I really want to focus the cameras on the green screen and do at least several green screen episodes. You know, a lot of it can be let's like actually make it, because like we can actually make it. 'Cause it's not that hard, you know, and the only thing preventing us from doing it is that we haven't like started on it yet.
We don't have
You
like
know?
a green screen. We have a green screen, but we don't have the the
No,
available
we just-
space currently.
We just do it with what we have, and make improvements as we go.
Well, we can't do anything right now. We
Yeah,
have no.
can. We put up a feudal Japan background, and then you and I act it out. You know,
We'll
and-
use cardboard and
Yeah,
make
no,
make
that's fine.
feudal samurai helmets.
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It really like.
But we have to
because-
use Chat GTP to help us write a script for it because it's so ridiculous.
No, yeah, that's honestly a lot of the script. I mean,
You can modify, but let's let Chat GTP to
gets
be the driving
it gets-
force.
It did some good stuff on the initial script, but like, yeah, but like a lot of it, this stuff's easy and obvious, and it's fun, you know. I think we should commit to going all the way through it, making it like a 30-minute short, something that will almost definitely suck, but we'll learn a lot.
Oh, it'll
from.
definitely suck.
Yeah, but like in
It'll
a
definitely suck.
charming way.
Yes.
And I know that even if everything is bad, basically, we'll at least be pretty funny. You know?
Yeah, and
I mean,
we'll
I know-
have to
I
have
know
scripts
that.
and everything.
Yeah.
So you'll have to know your parts. I'll have to know my parts.
Yeah, that's fine. And then like the show for the next little while while we're doing it, you know, it can be like almost like the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
While we're making it, you know.
We're
'Cause,
making
I
a
mean-
samurai helmet with.
What we'll do, I mean, it
cardboard.
doesn't have to. We'll be on the green screen the whole time in our feudal Japan setting. We'll still drink beers like we do, right? We'll have moments during the show where we act out our parts, and we're just like, and then we'll have other moments where we're sitting at the little table, like, which will be
Do you think it's
part of the green screen prop, where we drink beer and we talk, and we're like talking about, man, what should we do here? Should we do something else?
Do you think it's cultural appropriation with us wearing full samurai garb, even if it's made out of cardboard?
I think if we
Playing
could-
Japanese characters.
No. I don't think. I think.
Do you think it's distasteful?
think so.
Do you think a Japanese person would get offended, or do you think do you think an elderly Japanese person would get offended?
No, I don't think.
Do you think a millennial Japanese person
Why-
would get offended?
Why do you? What make it cultural appropriation? I mean, it's we're making we're making like a silly film. I don't know. I don't think it would be. I don't see why. I mean, why it would be. You know, I don't think it would be inherently offensive. I mean, we're not saying. I mean, it's our setting is just a fictional, funny, feudal Japan.
You don't think anybody
know?
would get offended? We'll let some viewers, if you want to chime in, to see.
I don't know. I mean,
how do
it's-
you think it
I
would? I
think-
mean, obviously, said customer
think-
thinks it'd be hilarious.
I think the if we offend people or not is based on what we say or do. You know, I mean, I think you and I can do a ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you and I writing a film and acting in our own film that is set in feudal Japan. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, is it bad that we can't afford to hire Asian actors?
no, it's just like
I mean,
yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
totally
that's-
Japanese. Like I'm a Japanese
No.
samurai.
So I mean, I don't think it's.
I mean that was his actual voice. Like it will
No,
just
so- okay,
iterate
so-
often
so-
that he's
so-
Japanese.
So a Hollywood blockbuster hires Keanu Reeves to pretend to be Asian.
He's not
is-
pretending. He's
or-
an American who's a POW in. He's not meant to be Asian.
No, you know what I'm talking about. The
The Last Samurai.
No, not that. That's Tom Cruise. That's
is Tom
different. It's a
Cruise.
different movie. I'm talking about the movie where the entire cast is Asian, with the exception of Keanu Reeves,
Good old Keanu.
who's not a who's the main character and isn't from somewhere else as part of the story.
Yeah.
I thought that was. I mean, I think it's different when a Hollywood, like production company, chooses Keanu Reeves, plus an entire. I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I making sense here? It's.
Yeah.
I think it's. I think
As
it's
long as it's
different
not
if-
like,
It's also we're not making a serious movie. We're not. I mean, it's a joke through and through, all the way through, and it's like I think the whether or not it's offensive is based on. 47 Ronin. That's the one.
47
That's the
Ronin.
movie. Yeah, no, see, I thought the choice of Keanu Reeves in that movie was questionable, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I might just not know enough about the backstory of the production. I mean,
Have you heard of the production of the Genghis Khan movie?
No.
It's quite tragic. It's
Salute.
Prost.
I don't know. Is it? I mean, is it
Ooh.
cultural appropriation
Coffee?
for us to use
Coffee
cheers
stout.
in other languages? I don't think so.
No. So
Yeah.
there's a Genghis Khan movie, right? Came out probably in the 50s. I'm not sure exactly when. 40s, 50s, 60s. I'm not sure. 70s possibly. But it had, yeah, it's great. It had John Wayne,
Yeah.
right? Had John Wayne as Genghis Khan.
That's great.
Had the Duke himself in a fucking Manchurian mustache. But what's funny here, I'll wait for you to get back.
Ooh, somebody done picked up my shift. Fuck yeah.
They would be blessed in the afterlife.
Yes.
So,
Awards in the afterlife.
What's funny though is they had John Wayne, a very, very white man, playing Genghis Khan in this. There's some serious karma that happened from this. There wasn't even a woke culture back then. People were like, "Yeah, totally, this guy's Asian. Like this, he's doing so well." But what's funny though is that where they were filming was so close to nuclear test sites that they were getting so much nuclear fallout that most of the people ended up dying or getting like radiation sickness.
That's great.
It's a true story. You can look it up. But
Fuck. Yeah, that's insane. No, I don't know. I mean,
look at this shit.
Brandon, I think we can make a dumb.
John Wayne, Genghis Khan.
I think we can make a dumb movie set in feudal Japan where you and I are
The Conqueror
actors.
is a 1956 movie directed by Dick Powell, starring
Look
John
at-
Wayne, Susan Hayward, and
Look at
Agnes
John
Varda.
Wayne.
That's amazing. He looks Asian to me. Kind of.
Look at them wide out. Look, that is not an Asian man.
No, he doesn't look that Asian. He looks maybe a little Asian.
He just,
He looks like John Wayne as an Asian. You know?
yeah, I guess that's better. John Wayne as an Asian.
He looks like John Wayne if he was Asian.
Yeah, but they all got super sick with radiation poisoning.
Syphilis.
Probably syphilis.
Syphilis.
What is stabbing me? There's
It's-
something really
it's,
small, like
syphilis.
cactus. Like
It's syphilis.
there's something really fine. And oh, I know what it is. God damn it.
Syphilis?
God damn it.
What?
What's this?
Oh, yeah. You just put that away.
That's it. What is that?
Fiberglass.
That's fiberglass that is stabbing my hand currently. I was playing with that and I was like, what is stabbing my finger? It feels like a cactus.
Yeah. That's
It is,
fiberglass, baby.
Fiberglass baby. That's exactly what that is.
It's fiberglass babies.
Feels like tons of tiny little needles. Or
Yo, dude. Yo, babe. Yo.
it's not good times.
No bueno.
Anyways, back to the beer. It just feels like tingling stabbies.
Gotta love the tingling stabbies.
So currently we're drinking a collaboration with Southern Grist and Elegy Brewing. It's Elegy Brewing, right? Elegy Coffee. Sorry, Elegy. Southern Grist and Elegy Coffee. This is Honey Bear Coffee Stout.
It's good. I've had it many times.
It's 7% and
was at
sweet stout
Southern
brewed with
Grist.
lactose, oats, local honey, Vermont maple syrup, cinnamon, and Elegy coffee.
I was at Southern Grist drinking this morning. It was nice. Yeah, and Elegy's amazing. They're on Trinity,
Yeah.
owned by the same people that own the Fox. Very cool brewery. Coffee shop. very cool coffee shop connected to my favorite bar in town.
Oh, it tried.
So
It tried. There it
There it
goes. There it
goes.
goes. You
This
can't really
one.
see it, but there's a nice like little bear on there. What is this? Oh, that's just an empty bottle.
you're an empty bottle.
Sometimes.
got him.
Sometimes.
Got him.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Where you go?
Uh,
Can you take the camera off the beer can? I got it. I can do this. What the fuck?
I told you this thing sometimes causes problems. So
I press button. I press button now.
there.
Brandon's gone. It's just me.
Did it zoom in on you?
Nope. Camera. Obey your master, camera. Follow me. It's not working. I don't care. Anyway, yeah. So, I don't know what we were talking about or why. Brandon's gone now, and I don't have anything else to talk about, and so I'm just gonna hang out here with you lovely people, and you can watch me drink if you're there. If you have other things to do, that's okay too. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna chill here, you know, quietly. Not quietly, so I can't do that really, not easily. And I think my microphone's weird when I just set it sideways on the table like that. It like picks up noise in a funny way. I don't know. Yeah, man. So, life has been good. I've been busy. Yeah. Shit. I got nothing. I have nothing exciting to share in Brandon's absence.
What's that?
Brandon, he's back. He's back. He's alive.
yes.
He's alive. What?
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
I
That was
thought-
a
thought he
gross
was dead. I thought he was
miscalculation
dead. I
of
thought he
my
was-
bladder's
I was
capacity.
so sure he was dead. And
Yes.
I'm not sure that
I
you're
might
not.
have-
I'm not sure you're not dead. Like,
I might have died.
is this Brandon, or is it like an imposter?
Maybe both. Yes. Sorry, I miscalculated my bladder's capacity. I went hiking today with Alicia and the little stink, and
You went
yeah.
hiking, eh?
yeah, and I
You
drank
did,
lots of water along the way, and I haven't peed yet.
In an entire day. I don't care. Brandon, I can hover. It literally doesn't matter. I would just, if you threw the chair away over there, I would
It's
just.
cool.
float-
I just want to
would
get
float
you real
here.
close to me, Jake.
Let me get in your hat.
Kusanagi brothers.
Let me get-
Samurai cop brothers.
Brandon, let me get in your hat.
They're cops, but they're also brothers. But let's not forget they're samurai as well. The code of the warrior, the Ronin, shinobi. They are. Same blood, same Bushido.
Fucking Bushido.
Two swords,
Oh,
one blood.
Bushido. Bushido? That's
Yeah.
my new chair.
Two rickshaws, one heart.
No, that's dumb. Bushido.
Bushido.
That's our new cheer. It's just saying Bushido. It's kind of badass, honestly.
The way of the warrior.
Yes, Bushido.
To Valhalla.
Yes. Honestly, we should just start cheersing like that because it's insane.
It is insane. Hoo. That's got some zing to it. What is that, 10%? Jake chugged it down. That is not his first rodeo.
No,
That is
I drink these all the time.
that is not his
7, baby. Little baby. It's only 7. It's good though. It's very good.
I feel like I got fiberglass towards my eye.
Yeah, you don't want to put that in your eye, man.
Yeah, that shit is no joke. What were you using that fiberglass for?
I use it.
You cut a couple chunks down.
I use it to glue things onto guitars because it has like a nice like flexible thing to it, you know. So I can kind of like wedge it between things to.
Did you use like a hacksaw and just chopped it up?
Yep.
When you're sitting there, though, I can't really. I guess I can give you your normal zoom. Yeah, what happened to our tasty jams?
We turned it off to listen to music. I don't know. I am excited about my new album, Brandon, a little bit. It's been on my mind. One day it will done, you know?
You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Something like that. So let us know if this music is too loud in the background, because I can't tell. Good, Jake.
Right? Right.
Welly, welly, well.
That's great. How fun. How fun! Brandon, what you up to tonight after this?
I'm hanging out with my lady.
I want to go to Dino's with Jake. You don't want to go to Dino's? Dino's?
Dino's?
Dino's?
No.
We take the Alicia. We take the pup. We have
No.
good time.
No.
No, we have good time. We take Alicia.
Well, she's actually-
we take the puppy.
Well, she's writing. She's working on her master's papers.
That's even better. Some of the best master's papers ever written at Dino's. Brad,
Not tonight, Jake.
but we take. Give me the puppy. Take him away.
We still have 2 more beers. I
the
honestly,
puppy-
after a couple of these
takes the
dankers,
puppy.
I'm not even gonna want to drive.
I take the puppy away with me to Dino's, okay? Okay? Give me the puppy. The puppy, his name is Bobette.
His name is Bonnie.
Bobette.
Bonnie, like a Bonnie lass.
Like Bobette.
Like a Bonnie lass.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Bonnie. It's like beautiful.
Boney.
It's like beautiful and like Scottish. Bonnie lass. It's like a beautiful girl.
What?
Her name is beautiful. It's like calling her Yoshi.
Man, just open the other one of
It's
them
like
things.
calling
Give me
her
the-
Bonita.
Give me this.
I'm gonna name my dog Bonita.
I feel bonita.
Do you feel Bonita?
I feel. I love it when like AI says it, like like voice generator says that. Like,
Yeah, dude.
It's just like I feel bonita.
A year from now-
I feel bonita.
Just where AI is gonna be is fucking insane. It's insane. Whatever you want, you could probably get it done within reason. You could probably have it done. All right, let me drink this down.
Do it.
So, Southern Grist, you guys did a good job. This is a good coffee stout. Lactose, cinnamon, coffee.
Elegy Coffee is one of my favorite coffee shops in town. I go there at least twice a week because I drink 4 coffees a day. I drink 4 cold brews a day because I have a problem.
Don't we all? So pour that danker up, Jake.
This is the Jamaican,
It's a Jamaican one. We've never had this on the show before.
the original Jamaican Dragon Stout. Fire! It says. I'm just imagining it in that voice. Brewed and bottled by Desnos and Geo. It's LTD, Spanish Town Road, Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Imported by United States Beverage.
What's that? Show that label off to them. Show it, like, hold it forward.
It's the Dragon. I think we've
That's
actually
great.
had this before.
We have never had that.
No, I'm pretty sure actually.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, but I won't say I'm perfect at knowing what we've had and haven't had before.
If we have, it's been like 2 years, but I'm pretty certain actually. When I say I'm certain, I mean I'm like maybe 50% sure.
Fair enough.
But
So if you guys don't know, this is a smaller bottle than normal. So this is what? How
10
many?
ounces.
It's 10 ounces. So 12 ounces is in a normal bottle.
I think it's 10. No, it's 284 milliliters. 9.6 ounces. 10 ounces.
Let's just round it. Let's just
I'm
say
gonna
you were right.
Let's set the fucking dragon up there. And now we shall drink, no? Alright.
That's it.
Yo,
Yes.
my guy, if you don't like cheers me right now, I'm gonna be like,
Here we go.
I'm
Let's
not gonna
go.
appreciate that.
Bushido.
Bushido.
Oh, that smell though. I don't know about that.
Oh!
You sure about that?
Smells like whiskey.
You sure about that?
It tastes like sweet,
Very sweet.
kind of whiskey-y though.
But honestly, a lot of like,
It's like Fireball.
yeah. So a lot of beer that we've
Ugh,
had,
I don't like it.
a lot of beer that we've had before that they're high ABV. The sweet is usually overwhelming. The sweet is nice in this.
Oh,
The
I don't-
sweet
I don't-
is not
I don't
overly
like-
sweet.
I don't like this at all. It tastes like Fireball, but like.
Cindy, my aunt.
Listen. Brandon. I
My great aunt. I, guess
I
is
currently-
more officially.
I technically hate this beer. Let's cheers and drink the Evil Twin.
So when you say cheers, we're just gonna drink it. We're gonna chug it.
Yep. 5 ounces, babe. It's not that bad.
To Valhalla.
To Valhalla! Wretched.
Wretched. Who is this following? Is this following you or me? I was following me for some reason.
No bueno, not like.
So
No.
sweet.
Made me shiver.
So sweet. Yeah, I got goosebumps. I got goose pimples.
You got geese all over you.
I do. I got long
Covered
boys.
in geese. Give
I'm
me the-
covered in long boys.
Covered in long boys. That's funny. All right, open the Evil Twin.
All right, so this is
Evil Twin always is reliable. I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be good.
this is Evil Twin Brewing. It's Imperial Biscotti Chili Hazelnut Break. So we've had Imperial Biscotti Break before, I think.
Yeah, I know we've
It
had.
was
I know
it was
we've
some
had
kind of
that one. I
biscotti
just-
beer.
I know we've had an Evil Twin biscotti beer. I'm 99% sure we haven't had a chili biscotti
Hazelnut.
beer.
Yeah, so it's an
Maybe
Imperial
hazelnut,
Stout
but-
brewed with coffee, chili, and hazelnut and vanilla extract.
Chile.
So, Evil Twin Brewing, this is out of Stratford, Connecticut,
Brandon, do you
and
wanna
distributed by 12% Brooklyn, New York. So let's pour this
Hear, Brandon, do
danker
you want
up.
to hear a poem by me?
A poem.
Me and Viv wrote this poem on Omegle one day. You remember Omegle?
Where people like just jack off into. Sorry, my aunt's
Yeah,
here.
no,
Where
no.
people just like.
It's where you talk to strangers and people used it because they were horny. But there were
People
two.
touch their pee-pees on there.
No, but like the Omegle.
There is some innocence to there.
No,
There's
no,
people
so-
who just
so-
literally go in there for good for like
yeah,
hanging
no,
like.
so we just me and Viv, we did. I'll tell you the story. Like we used to. This was like back in like high school. Like all these like little chat room things were becoming a thing. You know, we're like internet talking to strangers. was a
Yeah,
thing.
you had chat roulette and you had.
Yeah,
you know,
so Omegle was they had a video option, but you had to like, I think you had to pay for the video option or at least make an account, and I didn't want to do that. So we just did the version where you just talk and it's entirely text based, and the conversation was always okay, you know.
Yeah. It's like, hey, where are you from? And you're like, oh, I'm from, and then you
And they just disconnect when you say
disconnect. You
when
see the
say
little
your-
the
Yeah,
spin,
and
and
it's
then
like,
there's
oh,
somebody
shit.
who's there, and then you see a penis, and you're
No,
like,
so-
oh god,
No. Sometimes the ones I did growing up, zero video, because my computers back then had no webcam, so I didn't have a webcam until.
How does
I
that
was-
work out? How do you go
No,
on?
there's no video option. It's just chat. It's just like this is. You just
It's
talk.
it's
you
age,
Talk,
sex, location.
you talk to a stream. Yeah, none of that matters. On the chat ones, it doesn't matter. But so anyway, I remember we would like. Me and Viv would do this. Like we would play around on the computer, like with these like chat things. And one of my favorite intros was like, "I'm Russian to the kitchen to check the fridge. I found some chile. Can you heat it up for me?"
It's just adding various countries
Yeah,
into.
it was lame. It was really lame. But we did like whole poems like that. It was, like
So
really
is
long.
that
And
is
then,
that
like,
the poem you had to say, or do you have another
my-
stinker
it's
on your
my-
hands?
It's my Chile poem, yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, I'm rushing to the
Just like-
kitchen to check the fridge. I found some Chile. Can you heat it up for me? Right? Isn't that terrible? No, but like
I feel like
that was-
an
what
anime beta. I'm getting ready to just like push my
Okay.
glasses up.
It's like, do you remember how? Do you know how
I've got
like
an image of you,
okay, do you know how, like,
in
Mormon-
Nashville with you like when we came to visit before you lived here, and you were like, "Hold on, let me."
okay, being the anime beta is like my goal.
You were just like-
honestly, I know,
That
I
was
know,
your photo.
Dude.
You're just pushing up your glasses.
Honestly, anime betas are kind of cool, you know.
Nani?
No, but
Nani?
no, but anyway, like no, the
Beta.
no, not that.
Anime betas.
No, okay, so you know how Mormons,
Mo-
like
Mormons.
Mormons, they don't believe in magnets.
They okay.
Google it. They don't believe in magnets. Okay, it's like the Book of Mormon. It has another. It has like so. It has a different. It has like a different like.
at the very end of it, it says magnets aren't real.
Well, it's somewhere in there, it explains that magnets. It explains the miracle of magnets and how it's like, or something like that. You know, it's I don't want to say I
It
know.
was
I
like-
don't know what it is.
It
I
was
just
like
know that
James Smith or Jason Smith or John Smith.
I just know
whoever
that
his name was.
somewhere along like one of at some point Mormon theology maintained the position that magnets were not based on science but based on God or something like that, right? And so me and Viv once we so if you go to like mormon.com or mormon.org or whatever, you can like it used to at least have this option where you could anonymously talk to a Mormon.
Oh, I thought you meant a magnet.
No, you could anonymously talk to a Mormon. Like you just go onto the website.
It's
you
MormonsOnly.com.
Yeah, you talk to a Mormon, just like it's like just text based. And I remember like we would like just go on and on about magnets with them until they realized we were fucking with them and disconnect. Like
we
we could talk to these Mormons for like 2 hours about how like about how we were living in sin by believing in magnets, you know?
So with ridiculous
like-
religions, Jake,
Yeah,
what was
it
your
was so much
experience
fun.
with what
Don't-
was your experience with Scientology? With ridiculous ridiculous
Dude,
religions.
They still email me.
They still email me.
I
Do you get
blocked
direct
their-
messages
I
from
blocked-
Tom
no,
Cruise
I
and John
blocked I
Travolta?
block their email like once a week, and they keep emailing me from different accounts.
What do they want from you?
They want me to join the Church of Scientology.
Because
And-
you took the donuts. You shouldn't have taken the
No,
donuts.
I didn't
You
do
shouldn't
that.
have taken the free shit they had to
No,
offer.
So I had like I hung out at the Church of Scientology in LA for a few hours.
For just like they just pulled you in, right? Because you were just like wandering
I was-
about, and they
yeah,
said,
I
"Hey,
was
sir."
being- I was being a street vagrant, and I befriended one of the.
A street vagrant.
And I befriended one
I
of
was
the.
meandering through the avenues.
Honestly, if somebody didn't try to get you to join a cult, would you really go to California? You know,
Yeah, that's
it's the
true.
California experience.
Yes,
Um,
it's kind of like going to Europe and somebody from Africa putting a free fucking bracelet on you and
Oh,
asking
dude.
for a donation.
I wore one of those bracelets for years.
It's like going to Rome and somebody not offering you to skip the line at the Vatican.
yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
the Sistine Chapel and somebody not telling you to
Dude.
shh.
I remember one of the weirdest experiences I had in Greece, in Athens. So like it's like my second day in Athens. I don't actually know how they got my email, I did not give it to them in this particular scenario.
Why did you give them your email?
I did not give them my email. I don't know how they got it.
It just
But
says scientiscool.com.
they got my first and last name, and I guess they
Jake,
from that
science
were
is
able to
cool at
surmise my
gmail.com.
email. But I don't know how they got my email, but I just get emails from them.
One day Jake will join the cult.
So one of the things I feel really guilty about, actually, is like when I was talking to these guys, they at some point asked me for my address, and I gave them my sister's address, and she gets all of this
But
mail.
your
She
sister
gets-
lives with
No.
your sister used to live with
I
you.
get-
That was your
so-
dad's
no, no, no,
house.
no, no,
Are you talking
no,
about
no, no,
pre-fire
no. This is
or
post-
post-fire?
post-fire.
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 The
Post-fire-
fire burnt down this old house.
Yeah, so like, okay, so basically what happened, so the Church of Scientology, my trip in LA, I gave them the name Jake Clements Land. You know, I gave them my name correctly. I did not give them my email. I did not give them my phone number. You know, I didn't give them either of those. But 6 months later, I started getting emails from them. And a year after that, maybe, they like called me. Like, I just answered the phone. It was like some California number. I just kind of answered. I'm like, whatever. You know, I mean, I just answered. And it's like the Church of Scientology. And it's like, how did you get this number? And they asked me, you know, they like asked me a bunch of, I didn't just hang up because I feel guilty, you know? And so like, I talked to him for a minute, you know, because it was like a human. He was kind of cool, but like a Scientologist, which isn't a red flag inherently, I guess. But anyway, so anyway, he like asked me if he could like mail me like the book of whatever, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I had like this evil thought where I would put in my sister's, you know, mailing address. And so my sister gets spam mail from the Church of Scientology like once a week now, and she has no idea why. And I love it. It's not even addressed to me.
Confirmed.
It's funny.
Ella, if you're watching, which she wouldn't watch because she doesn't actually
she
care
said-
about her
yeah, she
family.
didn't- I know she didn't care, and that's fine. That's why. That's if I was ever confronted on it, I would call them. I would call the Church of Scientology and stop them.
That's a number. Thank you for calling the Church of Scientology. If you have questions about magnets, please press 1.
No, that's
If you have
Mormons. Mormons are the magnets.
Oh, sorry.
No, so like
If you have questions about spaghetti monsters, press 1. If
No,
you're wondering,
I used to fuck around with messing with Mormons. It was great. Those were simpler times.
those are simpler times.
They were. I just
Sorry,
I
I'm
just
getting
call
my
Mormons.
ridiculous religion. Well,
No, I don't
I'm
know.
getting my ridiculous religions all mixed up.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Man,
I don't think we've drank this beer yet.
No. Cheers.
Let's cheers.
Bushido.
Bushido. Bushido. Yeah. Soy.
Oh, that's good. It's sweet. It's got some spice. I don't know. It's a little bit sweet for a stout for me. I don't know. Anyway,
Hajime.
Jimmy.
Hajime. Samurai Brothers.
Samuruka Budasu. I don't know. Brother.
Samurai.
No, stop. All right, okay.
No, stop.
All right, we're no, stop. No, Brandon, no.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
Where are the drugs?
Man, we could make this whole thing so dumb. I can't wait. Anyway, dude, I don't know. Ridiculous. No, but I don't know. Ridiculous.
You can tell I don't speak much Japanese.
No. You said everything correctly, I think. I don't know.
My babe just popped back in the chat. She's seeing the ridiculousness of this show.
Why is she saying
Blame it on the Dankers and Hetties because it's not our fault.
Alicia,
Look at these glasses.
come
it's
with
not
us.
Our fault.
We're gonna go to you
Come
and
with
me and Brandon
and you'll be
and si Poppy Chocolatinos.
in a
You come with us,
world of pure imagination.
Alicia. Imagine us
at Dino's.
Yes, let's wait an
Puppy.
hour for
Having
a fucking burger.
Having a wonderful No, we'll have a wonderful time. It's
Last
gonna
time we went
be-
to Dino's, we waited
Yes,
an
she
hour.
said yes. Look at the. Wait, no, come down here.
Okay, now bye.
Okay, wait, no, Alicia, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to Brandon, but don't do this to me. Like, come down
He's
here.
trying to convince us to go to Dino's, but last time Jake and I and
It's a
Austin went to
it's a beautiful
Dino's.
place.
We waited for probably 20 minutes, give or take 10 minutes. So closer to probably
Hey.
30 minutes to get to order, and then we waited for an hour to get our
Time
food.
doesn't exist at Dino's.
It definitely. I
No,
felt time.
No. Time does
I
not.
felt the moving of time. Jake.
Time does not exist at Dino's. It sounds amazing to me, Brandon. We have to do
No.
it. We have to don't
Hard
think.
pass, Jake.
Don't think about the consequences. It's like
Hard pass,
my
Jake.
motto, babe, is don't think about the consequences. Man,
It's easier said than done.
I'm so sad right now.
About what?
Nobody's like, come as you are. This is Dino's,
Is
man.
this
Nobody
a
gives
Nirvana
a fuck.
quote.
No, yeah, kind of. Well, nobody at Dino's gives a fuck. Like, I will change into a goddamn bathrobe and wear a bathrobe and underwear and no shoes and go to Dino's, and I will not feel judged. I just want you to know that.
I took a
Alicia.
shower
Like,
and
I
I'm
really
in my
will.
comfies now.
Like, Brandon will go
That's
there wearing a
fair.
beanie and sunglasses, and that's it. And he
That's
won't
me.
care. He won't give a fuck. That's what he
No.
does. This is Dino's, baby. Let's do it. Like, I mean, don't think about the consequences. That's how this place works. That's why it exists. It exists for the vagrants of the night to come unprepared and find good food and good company and a drink in a timeless place. And when I say
Babe, are you-
timeless, I mean time does not progress.
Babe, if we go to Dino's, like, we're gonna have to abandon a pup.
No, pup
gonna-
can come. Pup can come.
Pup can't. How? We can't bring pups into
Yes,
Dino's.
yes, you can. Pup can come, Dino. Yes,
No,
yes. There's an
it's-
outside. We're gonna sit outside, babe.
You have to still wait in line for 20 to 30 minutes
No.
for your food.
Pup can come. I guarantee you this. I promise. I am a Dino's expert. Pup can come. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a time.
But we don't have to, babe, because we
Oh,
actually.
we don't actually. That is true.
I-
We don't actually have to do it. But
I still
I'm-
have pizza sitting in
I'm going
the
to.
fridge.
I'm gonna end up going because I'm insane.
Well, I'm parked
But, like,
behind you,
I don't-
so you can have fun
Oh.
with that.
I'm just gonna drive through your car because, like, I feel like if I focus hard enough, like, so like if you really focus when you put your car in reverse and you commit to the gas pedal, like you put your car in reverse and you're holding the brake, right? And you think and you hold your energy and you just like hold it for a few minutes and you focus, like you really focus, and then you just gun it on the gas, like, and release all of that focused energy all at once, then you can pass through the car behind you cleanly, It's because your focused mentality is able to overcome the physical stuff around you, You just gotta manifest getting through the car behind you.
Manifested.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna manifest myself through your car after this, okay?
Well, I will manifest you to
Yeah, see,
court.
Alicia manifests all the time, she says. She daily manifests.
She manifests patience to deal with me, is what she does.
Yeah.
It's on the regular, honestly.
Hey, cheers, my guy. This has been fun.
To Valhalla.
Honestly, to Valhalla! Fucking Bushido. Dude, Bushido is the new cheers. There's... honestly, I'm disappointed that I don't use the word Bushido, daily,
They're like, hey, sir, here's your change. And you're like, Bushido.
Bushido!
Bushido. And they're like, sir, what are you doing today? Bushido. Sir, you were going 10 miles over the speed limit. Bushido.
Bushido. Honestly, it's a great word. I mean, and
Sir,
it's like
so what beer do you guys have on draft? Bushido.
no, I don't know. I'm gonna start using it in my normal conversations. I think
The way of the
'Cause
warrior.
It's the way of the warrior, dude. It's badass.
It's like,
I mean,
I don't know if I've got 10 minutes. I don't know if I can make it in time. What do you think?
Bushido. Yeah, it's amazing. You just gotta, yeah, I don't know. Shit, man. This has been a fun night.
That's what you should have
I've enjoyed it.
told the Scientologists. And they're like, "What's your email?" You're like, "Bushido." What's on this ring? There used to be something on the front of this ring.
No.
No, I can tell. Let me see.
It's always been blank.
There is.
It's just scratched. It's always been blank.
Okay, it looked like there was something on there that had just been weathered with time.
No, I like it because it's simple.
I like plain. See that?
Yeah, I know.
Plain. I
I
don't
like-
like overly
Yeah,
dramatic.
this ring would make sense with your rings.
All my rings, I
Except they're all
like.
different colors, but still.
Yeah, it's
but it
copper and
would-
brass.
But the thing they have in common is that they are simple designs.
Yeah, I like simplicity.
Me too. I mean, I like the material to exist as the material itself.
So
without
I've noticed within the last
overcomplication of design.
6 months,
Yeah.
you picked up a lot of like accessorizing.
Have I?
Added necklaces, and you've added jewelry,
It's because I've been
rings.
It's because I've been sad, Brandon. But in a profound way.
Is that something that people normally do when they get sad? Is that they just accessorize?
I don't know.
It's like, girl, you're sad. Like, you need to accessorize. You need to add some fake lashes, add some
no, I
rings,
don't know.
some necklaces. Accessorize, girl.
Well-
That's why you were sad.
So the this I got for a reason
Did you get it at
from a silversmith in Greece.
oh,
I got it for a reason.
because
and
it's cheap in
this-
Greece.
This, my little animal bracelet, it says depression. See? It's all
Okay.
spaced out.
So what
so
does-
it's
what does
not
that mean for
obvious. No, it's just that. That's just it felt
'Cause
right.
it's
It just felt
spaced
right.
out.
No, it just felt right.
It's
I didn't
spaced
want-
out depression.
Well, I didn't want it to
so
be like. I didn't want it to be like obvious, you know. And then these are
Show.
from those. These are from wine bottles at work. I just tie them on my wrist every time I open that bottle of wine. I don't know. And this I made from. I had the beads, but it didn't have anything else, and so I used a guitar string and attached and soldered a clasp to a guitar string, and so the core of it is a guitar string.
So it's like it's bringing it home.
Sort of something I made. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bringing it
And then
home.
The sunglasses are just my vibe now.
That's the vibe every day. You go to the bank, Bushido.
No, I'm not gonna take these off at work. Not for nothing. I'm wearing sunglasses inside from now on.
If Jake has sex with you,
forever.
he's keeping the glasses on. The socks
Oh,
and the
yeah,
glasses
No,
stay
actually,
on.
like, so I tend to accessorize when, like, I used to like wear this like little wrist cuff, and I would not take it off. Like, this is too much information. I
don't get where the too much information is. We're talking about jewelry.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I used to wear this like little black wrist cuff, and back when I was like in college, I don't know, like this is many years ago.
How was that TMI? I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Just cheers, babe. Bushido. Is it okay if I call you babe?
Bushido.
It is okay. I'm glad. Right? Ma'am,
That's a goddamn
I'm sad. Nobody
boozy
that
boy.
I sent my music to has responded. Lame. Nobody cares, Brandon.
Once you get that out of your system and realize that nobody cares, it's easier to move on past it.
Is it? I just want to like.
Why do you care?
Why do I care?
If nobody else cares, why do you care?
Well, I care because I care.
If nobody else cares, then why do you care?
I like other. I mean,
No, I mean I care about the stuff that I do because it's important to me for just reasons, you know. Just
Right.
like it's how I exist with myself is by, you know, is I have to have the outlet of doing some stuff that I do,
Okay.
which is sometimes music stuff and other times other things.
Sometimes it's
But I don't know.
Bushido.
I don't know. It hurts my feelings when my friends don't give a fuck.
Well, if by some chance they popped into the show,
No,
To
they
see
don't.
that.
They don't care.
they don't care. I'm here.
I know you. You're sort of.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Well.
You know, I you know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm sad about it. I don't know.
God damn, that's Boozy Boy.
Yeah. Let's.
What are you?
What am I? Who?
What are you? What is your ABV?
Got to be high. Not too high though. Somewhere between 6 and 10, I guess.
Italy has a certain je ne sais quoi fab food culture, highly decadent history of art and cool countryside. Some might argue that the people are loud and flamboyant. They steal our women. The soccer players melodramatically flop on their pitch. Listen, that's all part of the secret Italian ingredient. Keep it cool, confident, arrogant, extravagant. Forza Italia, 11.5%.
11.
Wow.
Wow.
Way to
Strong.
throw fucking Italians under the goddamn bus. Way to throw Italians under the bus. Because that's kind of what you guys did. There was a lot of shit thrown at Italians in that. If you guys didn't know, if you're just tuning in, Jake brings the weird. Bumio, that is I, brings the beer.
I do bring the weird, and I don't always want to bring the weird.
It's
Bringing the weird is
inherently-
pressure.
It's
And, like,
inherently who you
I wish,
are.
like, well, yeah, I know, but like, most
I
of the time,
can never be on your level, Jake,
most
as much
of the
as
time
I want
wish,
to.
Most of the time, I wish I was anybody else, and Bushido.
And Bushido. Way of the goddamn warrior, Jake.
No, I don't know. I'm just I have to get my record ready in time for a posthumous release. You know,
What kind of release?
posthumous.
Like a timely?
No, that's not what that means.
Okay.
It's like it's a release after I'm dead. You know?
Oh, like post-mortem.
Posthumous. Well, and when I say posthumous, it's okay. I can exist as like a living ghost, you know? Like
So you're on that
no,
that Pink Moon shit.
You don't get it. That wasn't posthumous. But Pink Moon was not posthumous. But no, but I'm more particularly talking about like the husband of Sylvia Plath, right?
Okay,
When
it's
Sylvia,
interesting where this is going.
when Sylvia Plath died, he was a very prominent writer, right? And when Sylvia Plath died, you know, he referred to everything he ever released ever since as posthumous. Like
Like after his death.
after his wife's death, everything he ever wrote, he signed as posthumously so and so.
Right.
I forget his name right now. But it was poetic to me that when she died, he also chose to die in a sense, you know?
Yeah. No, I can
It's
get
like,
I can
it-
get that.
Like artistically, he
I can
decided,
get behind that.
artistically, he's like, that's it, I'm dead now. You know, everything else is posthumous. I don't know.
very, very interesting.
It's poetic. It's,
It is, but it's a very interesting detour of the episode of the show.
what is?
Episode 203 of Trade
Why?
Skills,
What?
season
What's-
2.
What's detour-y about it?
I guess we've been talking about art to some extent throughout the
No,
show.
it's been it's a lot's been going on. I mean, especially for me, I've been doing a lot. Like, I mean, my record is getting very close to being done, like disgustingly close. Like, I'm afraid of it being done. I don't want it to be done. Like, I'm gonna be in Spain in July, and I'm gonna be studying flamenco guitar for a couple of weeks, and
Like how to play it.
yeah, so I'm gonna play flamenco guitar in July for a couple of weeks and just hang out in Spain. But that's all gonna be second album, I think. My goal is to get like at least 3 or 4 albums done. You know, I mean, I want to. I mean, I love songwriting. And I love music, and I want to get to the point like you know, you have to like put yourself through a lot to be a good songwriter. Like you have to go through like everybody has to go through like the crucible of like,
Right.
I mean, you have to be a sufferer a little bit. Like you have to like,
Right. You have to go fucking through it. I'm trying to think of the gulag or the fucking
crucible.
right.
Everyone has a crucible, you know, and like,
Is it trials and tribulations?
no, I don't know. It's like everybody has to. You have to go through like a. I think everybody has their moment where it's like they have to like. You know, I mean they have to either make it or not. You know, and that's the crucible. You know, it's like
the crux.
yeah, it's the difference between being good and bad. And
But that
well,
in,
maybe, I don't know.
that in
Maybe
itself
I'm being
is
a little bit pedantic.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be. I
that in itself is a bit relative.
yeah, sure. Yeah, no, it's
Like to one person, somebody is fucking top tier, as good as it fucking gets, and to somebody
Right.
else, like you said, it was a bit pompous and it was you know,
No,
it was
I
a
don't
bit
know.
much.
I
Like it
just-
was a bit like I keep
My
seeing
goal-
this thing
what I'm
refresh and I'm
saying
like
is-
confused by it.
one of the things I wanted to say is like nobody is a perfect songwriter the first like couple of songs. It takes a lot of like you have to be ready to write 3 or 4 albums, you know?
You gotta be
Like,
in the fucking zone.
And you have to reject a lot of things. And
Even somebody like Bob Dylan, like we mentioned earlier.
yeah, sure.
Like he says that he's not even in
I
the
mean,
mindset to create the things that he created
Prince
earlier.
On some of his albums, like on some of Prince's albums, he would write 100 songs for an album and choose 10. You know?
Right. And then some of the songs he would give to somebody else, like Paul Abdul
I
or
actually, and to be completely honest, I don't actually like Prince, but maybe a little. But like,
I do like Prince.
I don't think Prince.
Artist formerly known as.
I don't think he was. I don't think.
I think he had a style and a vibe on his own.
Yeah, but
I could hear.
I also think he was. I think he had a way higher opinion of himself than he deserved.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
don't think
I
he
think
was-
that most people at that higher echelon of
Yeah.
creation do that. You know, think of like Elton John, think of Elvis, think of all these, think of Michael Jackson. They're going to think of themselves as better than the rest.
Yeah, and some of them do kind of suck a little bit. I
Right,
mean,
but you can listen
I-
to a song that Prince wrote, even if it was for somebody else, and you can tell it was a Prince song just based off
Sometimes.
of Prince's
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, no,
you
no,
can
I get
listen
that.
to a Janet Jackson song. You can listen to a Paul Abdul song. You can listen to
do you
some
know,
of these other
do you know the
songs.
song, do you know the song "Straight to Hell" by fucking what's their name? Driving and Crying, "Straight to Hell."
I don't.
No. Well, Tom Petty wrote it for them, and
Shout out to these ghostwriters.
And you can,
Shout
like-
out to people like
you can kind of hear it in the lyrics that it's like yeah.
Willie
Like,
Nelson
when I
and
found
Smokey
out-
Robinson.
When I found out it was Tom Petty, I was just like, yeah, that checks out, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's a
these great
great song.
songwriters out there who are just writing bangers.
No,
Like most of the Temptation songs, most of the
everybody
old
that writes-
Motown songs, Smokey Robinson wrote them.
Everybody that writes songs is terrible. Songs.
Most of the
songs are
old-
horrible. I hate all songs. They're all bad.
Jay,
No,
come
they
on, man.
fuck off. They really are. No, it's true. It's
No,
I-
it's not.
I really-
It's people expressing emotion. It's not always
Ugh.
pandering. You know, like a
Painful.
lot of Willie Nelson songs that he wrote for other people that other
Yeah,
people got
but
famous on.
I-
He wrote them because he was dealing with some shit, and he
Willie's
he put
songs
pen
are-
to paper.
Willie,
I like Willie.
I do too, but a lot of his shit was. To me, he's. No. To me, he's
You can't
He's-
get good
he's a-
inflection from the microphone.
he's
that
a
way.
lot lesser than a lot of the other like country greats to me.
All right, I like Willie. You need to
No,
tone
he's
it back.
fine. He's
Bushido
fine.
guy,
He's-
Bushido.
No, Willie's good. I mean, he's all right. I mean, he's not like, he's not even close to who I consider like country greats though.
Oh
Like,
God, dude, fucking tone that back. Willie Nelson, he wrote most of the great country song. Like he was a songwriter for so many people.
Which songs are great by Willie Nelson?
Jesus, God, fucking damn it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. You guys are gonna hear it here.
Yeah, show me. I don't know, because I really don't know, actually. Like,
Famous songs that Willie Nelson wrote for other people. On the Road Again, Funny How Time Slips Away, Whiskey River, Shotgun Willie, Georgia on My Mind, Good Hearted
Did
Woman,
Willie write Georgia on My
The
Mind?
Sound in Your Mind,
Did
Bloody
Willie- did
Mary
Willie-
Morning.
Did Willie Nelson write Georgia on My Mind?
After Willie Nelson released his take on Charles
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So,
Okay, I wrote famous songs that Willie Nelson sung.
so my favorite Willie Nelson song is a cover of a Townes Van Sant song. And for me, the country greats are Townes Van Sant, and
6 songs you didn't know Willie Nelson wrote that made famous, that were made famous by other people. Family Bible, I don't know that song, but Crazy,
Yeah, no, I don't like any of those.
Pretty Paper, How Funny Time,
No,
Funny
so-
How Time Slips Away,
Look,
Nightlife,
Willie
Aretha
Nelson-
Franklin, Sad Songs,
Willie
and
Nelson's-
Waltzes by Cake.
Willie Nelson's great, but I don't think of him as a songwriter much. But
Dude, I think his actual like songwriting for other people is probably better than his actual.
I don't know. It's so the I love Townes Van Sant, which Townes to me, the best song Willie ever did to me was a cover of a Townes song.
Highwayman partners with Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground, Bloody Mary Morning, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, Blue Skies,
So to me,
City of New Orleans, Crazy
City of New Orleans is not a Townes
by
song.
Patsy Cline.
No, City of New Orleans is not. It's not a Willie Nelson song.
Nelson has covered some folk songs in his days, the most notable being Steve Gouldman's City of New Orleans. He
Yeah. City of New Orleans is not a. It's not a Willie Nelson song.
6 songs you didn't know Willie Nelson wrote that were made famous by other people.
No, so,
Okay,
so
I think this is a little more reliable source.
maybe.
Crazy by Patsy Cline, fucking banger. Hello Walls,
Not into it.
fucking
Not
banger.
into it.
Huh? Nothing. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here.
No, really.
How funny how time slips away. Angels flying too close to the ground. Nightlife. Family Bible. Pretty Paper.
No, to me, he has nothing on Townes. To me, he has nothing on Graham Parsons.
Pretty Paper. Roy Orbison, 1963. Funny how time slips away. Al Green.
You know, they're not my. None of those are my thing.
Aretha Franklin.
Honestly,
and
Brandon-
from our hometown, fucking Ray Charles did that song as well.
Can you name any lyric from any of these songs?
Sad Songs and Waltzes. That's one of my favorite Cake songs, but apparently it's Willie Nelson. I'm learning it first time here today. I'll tell you all about how you cheated. I'd like the whole world to hear. I'd like to get even with you because you're leaving.
Willie Nelson's
but
a
Sad
good-
Songs
he's
and
a good
Waltzes aren't
performer.
selling this year.
He's a good performer. I'm just not really into his stuff, man.
You got a lot of hate for Willie Nelson.
I'm
that's
not.
all
I'm not. I
saying.
don't know. I don't hate him. I mean, I like Willie Nelson. He's a good. I mean, he's worlds better than the majority of the country like the country types.
Dude, Hello Walls was a banger.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's literally a guy that's so sad about a
Yeah.
girl leaving that he's literally talking to the window panes
It's
and the
lame,
ceiling fans.
It's boring.
Who else has done it? Who else has done it?
Doesn't need to
Name
be done.
one
It doesn't
person
need to
who's
be
done it.
done. It's boring. It's not my thing.
He's Not For You by Dionne Warwick. Sing One with Willie, George Strait.
Man, I'm telling you, he's got nothing. He's got nothing on Graham. He's got nothing.
on Town
on
Van
Towns.
Yeah.
He's got nothing.
Songs-
He's got nothing on Blaze Foley. This is just my opinion. I mean, and like I said before, I'm not really an authority on taste. That's what I think. You know. Willie Nelson to me is always just kind of. I mean, he's all right. Like I'll listen to a Willie Nelson song, but I don't think I like any songs that Willie Nelson actually wrote.
You
Like, I
probably
like- I like
listened to
his-
a lot of
I
songs
like
that
his-
Willie Nelson wrote, but didn't know Willie Nelson actually wrote
No,
them.
no, I
He's
think-
more of a ghostwriter than he is actually.
I think I generally like.
Do you like Crazy by Patsy Cline?
No, not really. But I mean, he's a songwriter. I just don't respect him much as a songwriter personally.
Oof. You guys heard it here. If you guys
No,
are watching,
no, fuck off,
Jake
fuck it.
does
It's
not like
that.
Willie Nelson.
I
If
like-
Willie
I
Nelson
like-
wants to come on this show
No,
and
dude,
fucking clear it up,
I like Willie Nelson. It's just I don't view him as. I mean, I don't think he just doesn't grab my attention as a songwriter. That's all. It's not offensive. I mean, it's just
that is.
Is it? Brandon, you don't grab my attention as a songwriter.
I'm not a songwriter. I don't boast myself
Yeah.
as a songwriter.
And Willie Nelson probably doesn't either.
He does.
Do you think so? I don't think so. I mean, I think he's just not my type as a songwriter. It's not my category. I mean, I just don't particularly. I mean, I like his music. It's just I don't vibe with the songs he writes. Like, you know, not particularly. I don't know. Anyway, let's get off the air. What do you think?
Okay.
We're out of beer.
Guys, we've run out of beer. We've got tons
Shucks.
of
I hate running out of beer.
beer in this episode. We've got them above if it actually registers.
Above and below.
I'm going to do this, so hopefully it actually grabs it. So above,
Oh man.
in a second, it's going to focus in on the beer that we've had tonight. It's everything from the Imperial Biscotti Chili Hazelnut Break, which is the last beer we had, a banger. Evil Twin Brewery always keeping it high and tight. We've got this Dragon Stout Fire, Jake, Jamaican beer. We've got Southern Grist with a collaboration with LOG Coffee. We've got this original Ritter
This
Guts.
one was very good.
That's one of my favorites.
Give me two. I like that one. I like-
Tea Excursion
actually
Tropical IPA with black tea.
this and these
And Tetris Nuggets. Traditional
favorite.
IPA, Mosaic, Galaxy.
Bang. Yeah. This is a rare instance of me not loving the stouts the most.
Honestly, I really like the last beer. The
that
beer
was
right
good,
before that,
but
the
I-
Dragon
I
Stout.
did not like these much. I like LG, but I've had it so many times.
Yeah, so that was actually a really good beer. The sour, the Ritter Guts Goza was actually really good. Look, Jake is gonna say that we've had it on the show before. He's gonna say that, but we actually have not. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to this. So, we've never had that beer on the show. The Ritter Guts Goza. We've never had that on the show before. He says we've had the Dragon Stout Fire, this Jamaican stout, before. We haven't. It's like, what, 10% ABV? Boozy boy. Well, we're both kind of tipsy right now. He went off to the bathroom. Imperial Biscotti Chili Hazelnut Break. We've had a Biscotti beer from Evil Twin Brewing before, but we've never had this one before. So all of these beers are actually all bangers tonight. If you check out the background of the show, you'll see some of the beer that we've had in the past. So I'm going to try to zoom in a bit. I'm like all in the fucking way. So there's a nuke here. So we have a Phantom beer up here. This is green bottle. This Phantom right there to the left, the first one, super good. Anything Phantom, we're gonna love it. There is an Ella Fitzgerald beer. I got it just because I was a fan of Ella Fitzgerald. That's probably the reason why it's on the shelf. Jake's back. There's also an Indiana Jones beer here, so that's one of the reasons why it's on the shelf. We have a couple tap handles.
All right.
Beautiful
kitty
boys
cats,
here.
Shall we get off the air?
Yeah, we can. So, guys, it's been a great show. Here, go put those on so you can hear us. I'm gonna put on the orange tint glasses.
Thanks,
Guys, we're
Thanks,
gonna
my guy.
call it a night. It's been a great show. We've had a fun time.
Oh,
We've
it's
got
been
a
horrible.
we've
I loved
got-
it. I loved every second of it. It
we've
was
got a
terrible.
nice buzz going on.
Not me, though.
Bushido,
Bushido.
Samurai Cop Brothers coming to a theater near you, but probably not coming to a Trade Skill episode near you.
Just coming towards you.
Coming in your
Yeah,
Yeah.
coming towards you.
good night.
night.
Bushido, Trade Skills, always a pleasure.
Bushido.
Here you go, Jake.
Bushido.
It's a sad customer. Always a fucking homie.
Yeah, guys, it was great. I love all of you equally.
We're gonna call it a night. Next week is
Dogs.
it is a dog episode. We're gonna have a puppy on the show. We're gonna be drinking.
Dude, we're gonna get this dog fucked up. We're gonna have like shots of chartreuse and maybe like shots of Jameson.
Yes. So guys,
With
you
the
guys have
dog.
a great night.
gonna be
Always
badass.
remember Bushido,
Bushido.
and we'll see you guys next week
Let's start new cheers.
on Trade Skills.
Bye.
Episode 204.
Ciao.